Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Beacon Flag Football League. Tonight we got Baja 328 Southwest Grill going up against
the one and only
Beacon Bikes. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get an electric bike in the town of Beacon, New York, there's nowhere better than number 4 Kyle Perucci's shop, Beacon Bikes. It is 332 Fishkill Avenue. I mean, right now there's a lot of construction going on that street, so if you want to wait a few days to pick up your bike, great call, but...
And if you want a handy salesman, Finn Costello is the man to
I
come
was a
see.
salesman there. We got Shane Green stepping back. He's
Green
moving
to
out,
the
and it's a
right.
blitz.
He's running.
He's stepping up.
Look at him run. That's
And
one
he's pushing
scary
out. And
move.
I'll be honest with you here, Joe.
Brandon Booker.
Shane Green, he could have stepped out by that 30-yard line. Shane Green, as we know, we call him Shane Porcelain Green because they basically are the softest people on planet. They don't like to get hit, touched, sickness, nothing. But what did he do? He cut upfield, got the first, and he's right out past the 40. Now, again, it was almost more advantageous if they stepped out before the 30 because you get third and short compared to first and long now, as Gavin, we've talked about before. The curse of this league so far has been the first and longs. Yeah, it has been. First and longs. It kills this league.
You asked Romanova, our game plan from week 1 to week 2 was getting into that first down in distance. You do not want to have 30 yards here to complete a first down.
Okay, I'll tell you.
But Beacon Bikes, I'll tell you, Beacon Bikes, they throw the ball downfield, they push it downfield. I would not be surprised
Barber,
if
can
they
you
get
keep
this
it?
first
All
down
right.
easily. Look at
Shane Green fakes the pitch.
Left.
That is the classic Shane Green fake
Look
pitch.
at him.
And that
He's
pressure.
feeling pressure already.
Shane Green calling deep.
Sidearm short to
Now,
Gio.
ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we thought would happen. The Baja pressure has been the talk of the town. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would look right there.
Michael Mazzacchio.
Coming there. Gavin, you might have to readjust this. I'm sorry, I fucked it up. Mike Mazzacchio, he's in the white right there. He is the greatest defensive player we've had in our history, period. And he decided to come watch us. It's a beautiful
Pretty
thing.
incredible. His buddy's got Rons in his hand. That's a veteran move from him. I don't know his name, but he has Rons.
If I just leave this,
Yeah, Finney's a guard. No, leave it right there.
I want to save it for Kyle.
Yeah, no, you're good. Save it for Kyle. It won't burn.
All right.
Shane Green looking right.
No,
He's
I'm saving it
shifting
for
right. Justin Warner on his ass. Brandon Booker, this is where
Moving
Shane
out
Green
left, throws it,
becomes
got
dangerous.
Jaya by right before the 50.
That's where Shane Green becomes
Wait,
dangerous on the run. That is a dangerous man on the run. You do not want to face Shane Green when he is maneuvering the pocket.
Wait, Matt. Can you bring one of these walkies down? Give it to Ty. Give it to Ty.
I would give it a butter, man.
Give it to Ty.
The sideways zebra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, is this?
What are your guys' predictions?
Is this?
That's
this
a
is
big.
third.
That is a good question. Big prediction
So-
today. I was team Baja Bikes. I was.
I'm gonna
not
be
Baja
honest.
Bikes. That is a
Ladies and
screwball if
gentlemen.
I've ever seen one. I am team Beacon Bikes, not Baja Bikes.
The number one
Beacon
most
Bikes.
underrated team in this entire
Finn's
godforsaken
been talking
league
about this all day.
is
I agree.
Baja
I
328.
agree.
No
I
one
agree.
talks about this team, and they are
Shane Green looking middle
over
of the
the
field.
middle.
Jaya got her again at the
Catch by Jaya.
40-yard line.
That's a hell of a grab
This
by
is gonna be
Khalil
fourth
there.
and short,
Fourth
though.
and short. That is a great grab from Khalil. Khalil's a very soft, not soft in the way you think I might be saying, but a very quiet
He's got
defensive
good
player.
hands. He's got hand-eye coordination.
He's
gentle.
a very
Yeah.
quiet,
giant.
gentle, beautiful,
Yeah.
gentle giant player on defense. But I'll tell you what, he packs a punch.
Listen, we got 4th down and short here. Who do you expect the ball to go for here for the Bucks?
I'll tell you right now, 4th down and short, obviously Shane's either getting the ball into 23 Luke Mahan or to Gio Bally's hands. And I'll tell you what, another thing. Right now, people,
Fair enough.
if this league ended right now, the MVP would go to Nick LePere or Luke Mahan. Luke Mahan has been a
Sleeper.
statement on
Look
offense.
at, and it's going to
Oh,
fucking
and ladies and gentlemen, and
Trevor,
Shane, but Baja's
and
on
he has the
top of
option
it.
to run here.
He's
gonna
going,
run for the
and
first
he picks
down.
up that first down.
And he's pushed out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beacon Bike's biggest play this year has been the hike to someone besides Shane. Most of the time it's been Johnny Lang, but clearly there is Trevor Zamudio. It's been the hike to their running back, pitch to Shane, and Shane has the option to throw or run. And obviously Shane
Listen, and I have a feeling tonight,
thinks
without
he's
Johnny,
Usain Bolt, he's going to run.
without Johnny Lang, you're going to see a lot of Trevor Zamudio tonight coming
Agreed.
out of the
Absolutely.
backfield. You're going to see the dump downs. You're going to see the direct hikes to him, handoff to Shane. You're going to see a lot of differentiation when it comes to Johnny Lang there.
Keep this over here, and I'll keep this here, and Joe, we'll get this going.
Yeah.
Look. Maybe if you get it in the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever we got to do.
It's on now.
Shane Green here. first and goal
Calls
here.
snap.
From the 30.
We got Jai running
Pump
deep
fakes,
out.
looks
Yep.
right.
We got Trevor Zamudio coming short. Let's see what he sees. Good
Trying
job
to
by the
make
offensive
time.
line. Shane Green moving out left. Throws
Throwing
it.
left. And
Almost
and
intercepted.
his-
What a play. What a
Kyle
pass break up
Strack.
there by Kyle Strack. Another guy here. Joe, I told you this in the office today. The breakout player of the year might be the hardest award to name
agree.
this year because you have guys like Kyle Strack. You have guys like Brandon Booker, Nick Lentini. You have many guys like this. And
What the fuck is wrong with
as you
this thing?
see,
Put that thing up there.
as you
know what?
see,
we got
Kyle
it. We got it.
Strack.
Yeah, Kyle
That's
Strack,
a great-
Lord's native.
almost
Listen, he played
almost
for
an
one of the
interception.
greatest coaches in New York State history. He's played for Lords. Listen, that guy's carried the section championships. He's had 20
Goes
over
deep.
30 years.
Overthrows.
You expect him to show out every day and perform, and he's done. Yes, 100%.
Ava Shaw, how are you?
And he has done nothing
How was
but
it?
show up week in and week out. This is the third week for
Congratulations,
Baja
Ava
that
Shaw.
he has showed up.
My parents didn't say anything, so I think you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Making sure.
All right, so Gavin, you got the walkie? What down? Yeah.
It is third down.
Kyle, I'm saving it for Kyle.
It's third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's third down here, third and goal. So obviously, right now, Joe, what their goal is to do is get another maybe 10, get into field goal range. Shane's a good kicker. You don't need to force anything. However, we know Shane, he can make a
Yes,
play.
100%. Something that worries me for Baja's defense is you have Kyle Perucci, the old gun, in the huddle right now. This is something that can be devastating for the Baja defense
Absolutely.
as this prolongs around the
Yep.
game. You know he's drawing something up good here. You know he's going to give his team an option to get in field goal range, if not go for a fourth and goal.
And you got-
this is a big play for Beacon Bites on third
21
down.
Zamudio.
And
He
another
pitches it
one,
to Shane.
Zamudio.
And
So
I'm
he
gonna
has
be
a run
honest, it's
pass
another
option.
one, yep.
He's making Justin Warner dance
I mean,
in the
Shane Green has
backfield.
dropped
I mean,
25 yards from the
this is
line of
dangerous
scrimmage.
right here. He's still making the move, drops off his
Yeah.
back foot and throws an
I'm
incomplete pass.
I'll be straight up with you here, Joe. Not a fan of the play
No,
call.
not at
because
all.
the minute Trevor pitches that ball to Shane, that defensive line has a
go.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So I'll say this: when you're facing a defensive line like Baja, and you just need a simple 10 or 5, take the yards.
I
you have
totally agree.
no reason where you need to do a play action.
I
Obviously, Shane Green, that's a Shane Green call. He thinks he can get the yards himself, but what did that just show?
I totally agree.
They can corner you. They can corner you into a hole, and as that
that's
show
the key.
now, that's
They're forced
turnover
to
on.
punt. They're forced to
Forced
punt.
to punt.
That's too long of a field goal. They're forced to punt. It's a great stop for Baja, who only has 7 players.
Hold
let
on,
alone.
hold on. Forced to punt. What is going on here, though?
They're taking a water break.
We do not want to kick into the crowd, so all field goals are going to be down here, same spot.
Oh, okay. They're gonna.
So
You got it, Finn. Take us away.
we have decided, because if you guys want to look, there is a crowd of softball people right here. So our choice is we want to kick
We're gonna kick
this
into
way.
the road where there is
we're
no
gonna
crowd.
we're gonna kick into the road instead of towards people. So worst case scenario,
Someone gets hit by a car.
no,
Fair
I'm
enough.
playing. Of
No,
course,
no,
that
no,
would never
everyone
happen.
is safe here at
Everyone
Beacon
is
Flag
safe
Football.
here. We're a very safe league most of the time. We're a very safe league. All of the time.
We have about a 45-yard here.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest
45-yarder.
here.
Shane
Shane has hit this before. This is quite the task.
Yes.
This is
in
a
live game, live ammunition. This is a hell of a kick.
No, this is a
This is 35 plus the 10 in the end zone. This is a 45-yarder. Shane Green.
And it's up.
It's pulled a little left, and I think
That's
he's
not-
going to miss left.
no good.
He had the
It
distance.
remains a 0-0 ball game, so obviously Baja gets the ball going this way.
The distance was good. Fair
Distance
enough.
was
He
good,
just
and I'm going to be
pulled
honest.
it a little left. It
I
hiked it a
watched
little left.
I watched Shane kicking in practice, Joe, and
Yeah.
he did not look great.
No, I believe it. I mean, through the first 2 weeks, I've seen him knock a 50-yarder in practice, but when you step on the field, okay, when it comes to the game, it's the pressure is on, and it's a little different circumstances when it comes to practice in a game. And you can ask Justin Tucker, the finest, who's been suspended for 10 games this season.
I know.
But we have better kickers here.
So, Joe, I want to ask you right now. You saw Beacon Bikes'
Yes.
first drive.
Yeah.
What do you think they can do better to try and get that ball a little closer to at least ensure a field goal, let alone a touchdown?
Listen, I think against this Baja, this super, super athletic team, you need to pick apart the middle of the field, for one, for sure. Second of all, you need to handle the defensive line. Shane has been scrambling a little too much. I like in the beginning of the game, he hit his passes, his 10-yard passes right away. No time to think, no time to react. Just got his target, hit his back foot, and fired a good strike. And I think they need to continue doing that. And I think for them on defense, Baja has seven players. Make them wear out. Make them drive the distance.
They do only have 7 players.
Only 7 players. I think you make them take dump offs. You make them drive the distance of the field, waste some energy. I think it's better for you in the long run of this game. You have to think about the game.
Joe, I agree with everything you just said. I will say this. Notable absences tonight. Beacon Bikes does not have their star center, John Mahan. No. Not only is he a center, he's the snapper of the pigskin. He's also an all-star lineman. Yeah. He's great. And then if you look at Baja, I mean, they're out Liebenson.
Yep.
They are out Chappelle, who's, Chappelle's been incredible.
Listen, one thing to spot out, no Johnny.
Aiden Virgo, no Johnny Lang.
No Johnny Lang for Beacon Bikes today. Trevor Zamudio is going to see a lot of defensive line today.
Trevor Zamudio on that D-line.
This is interesting
I hypothesize it will be a problem. I think he'll be great.
I'd love to see it.
Great on that
D-line.
D-line.
Love to see it.
Comazar calls a hike, steps back.
Snap one. We got the rush. Comazar looking
stepping
patient,
up.
Steps up, has a man open, fires to Forever Williams.
Catches
and
by the
pulled
coach.
Down at the 45.
I want to bring something up here. Jason Comazar, you go back a year, maybe 2 years, and he was a bottom-tier quarterback in this league. He could not complete the easy pass, and now he has really settled in to his 100%. Play style, settled in completely to how he wants to play. And right there, you see, Joe, most new quarterbacks, they scramble out right or left. He steps up in that pocket. That bought him an extra 2 seconds, middle of the field. That's exactly what you want. And that is the captain, Forever Williams, number 4, finding a way to get open.
Listen, and that's one thing you need to do. That's exactly what you want.
Exactly what you want.
You get your captain, you get your coach the ball early in the game to give him the confidence to perform all game long. Yep. That is something you draw up before the game even starts. That's something they came in the game knowing that was their first play. Yep. What a play by Baja. I don't expect anything less.
And I'll be honest, too,
and I'm going to keep going Forever Williams' way because I
Same
expect
here.
the big
Agreed.
Game. I heard him talking a lot of big game before the game. I love it. I expect everything plus more. I expect a big game from Forever Williams. Forever. Play clock, running low, shotgun snap, fake pitch.
Fake pitch to Booker.
Hitting Forever.
Oh,
no. And he knew it. Forever.
Joseph,
Listen, we don't talk about announcer jinx in the booth too often, but that might have been the biggest announcer jinx of my career. I apologize, Forever Williams. I do expect a big game. I just didn't mean to jinx you that early.
I think you got hit with the jinx. I also, Forever, I think, Joe, there you go. There's 3 people. Yep, Joe, just like that. Forever, I expect you to have a big game, and I also expect you to have a good season this year.
For sure.
Tough drop there. I'm going to be honest, Forever, that's a tough drop. I think he was a little too excited for the run after catch.
And for a receiver, we like to blame someone. We're going to blame the lights on that one. They just turned
Forever,
on.
you know what, Forever, that was the lights' fault. Sure. Kyle Strack, motion.
Play action again.
I'm going to be honest. Get the ball.
He has Booker open. He's stepping. He dumps off
hits
to
Khalil Daughtry. He's still up.
And he gets thrown down right after the 30. That's going to be a first and goal.
That is a first and goal. That's a good completion there. And I'll tell you what, that's about a first and
goal, Baja.
That's a first and goal there. And you gained about 10 yards after that first down, Joe. That's exactly what you want to do. You do not want to be hitting that first and goal right at the first down.
And we spoke
You're
about
not
this.
in field goal range.
Exactly.
I'll tell you another thing. Here's another thing that a lot of people on this live might not know, that Baja's kicker, Mike Bologna, was actually traded to the Costello. So right now, they only have 7 players.
Who their kicker is? Who is their kicker?
I don't have in my right God-fearing mind.
I know
who Baja's kicker
Brandon
might
Booker
be.
has played a little soccer back in his
but
day.
I just,
but besides that, I really don't.
I'm going to be honest.
I can't tell.
I've seen Brandon Booker kick a ball. It's hardly ever gone straight, but he's a great defender. I don't know who their kicker would be. I'm going to be honest.
That's a tough decision.
Comazar.
This
maybe
might be
Comazar,
big.
or maybe Ferone. He's a rugby player. Yeah. And he's a new
savvy guy.
New acquire. Comazar.
Looking Forever. He had Forever in the left corner of the end zone. He's cursing to God's know who. But he hit a dump off to Brandon Booker for another 8 yards.
I'll be honest, I understand Forever's frustration there, but it's still a completion and it still gets it closer. But
100%.
like we talked about, you don't have a kicker.
You don't have a kicker. And my big question, I saw Forever prior to this game. We had a little meeting. We had a little session. We talked.
Who's that?
He said the big thing coming into week 3 was the deep ball. The deep ball. Baja has yet
Brian
to.
Conklin.
All the talks that Baja has seen, they have yet to see the big ball be successful this year. And that's all Forever talked about coming into this week is if Jason Comisar can hit the deep ball. And after that pass, I'm seeing the frustration. And it's only going to boil over if Forever does not get happy, if he does not see the shots down the field. And again, it does not take a shot down the field to win the game, but
second down here, he calls it.
It looks
and
like
it's a run to Brandon
Booker.
Booker. He's pulling out right. He's still up.
No.
And that's about a gain of 11. That's about a gain of 11. And I'll tell you
11.
what, for this team right here, especially you don't have a kicker, that is huge. It's third down and goal right now. Obviously, you are shooting for the touchdown, but for the sake of you don't have a kicker, you're only 10 yards out now. Obviously, you move back 5. You move back 5, but I'll tell you one thing, that's exactly what you want to do on a play like that.
Exactly.
And I'll tell you what, on a full, healthy Baja squad, their run offense, Joseph, is scary.
Dangerous.
Now they don't have the blockers as they normally do. They don't have Liebenson. They don't have Chappelle, who's he's smaller, but he is strong.
A weapon in the slot.
He can lay a block, but still they show that they're still able to run this ball. I'll tell you right now, Joseph, here is my play call. Right here, what I would do, you send Forever on a curl right to dash. You send Khalil on a back out route, corner to the back pylon. If he's there, pop it over maybe. If not, settle to the field goal. Hopefully someone can hit it.
So they're going 2-by-2 set.
Let's
Comisar
see. It's a
blitzes
blitz.
right away, and it looks like he gets the ball.
Forever catches it. Oh, down by Dash. That is I'll tell you what, that's a great blitz there from Beacon Bikes. Almost had him. I'm surprised Shane Green didn't, being the defensive man of his standards. That's a great tackle there from Dash.
Yeah.
Great tackle.
Shane Green
so now they're
the deal, but Dash and
now
as you can see, the
Baja
fans
has
on
a
the
decision.
bench. Yeah.
Baja has a
big
decision, you know.
No field goal kicker, as we stated earlier in the game. No field
Again,
goal kicker.
I would guess it would be Joey Ferrone.
4th and 7 and goal from the 7-yard line. This is a big decision early, 0-0 game. Big decision early here for Baja. They're looking. They're going to kick it. It looks like they're going to kick it. They're going to move it 5 yards back. And it looks like Brandon Booker.
No, I don't think they're kicking.
Wait, is that turnover on downs?
That was a turnover on downs. Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was a turnover on downs.
That was
Ladies and gentlemen, sorry, we got this wrong. That was a turnover on downs.
Third goal. We were told
We're
third
told
goal. We're going to blame that on Ty Long.
That's a Ty Long fault.
The sideways,
Shane Green calls
sideways
it,
zebra.
pitch, and it's a run to Trevor Zamudio.
And he's
And
dragged
Justin
down immediately
Warner,
by
number
Justin
99,
Warner.
sought that out and smoked that out. No question.
And once again, that is a dangerous man. His mom used to make one of the best chocolate chip cookies that I've ever had in Beacon football history.
Justin Warner's mom made a great chocolate chip cookie. She did.
They were stellar for the football team. They supported us throughout the years. This kid is going to show up day in and day out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 50 seconds left in the first quarter. This game is flying by. It's still 0-0, and it is a hell of a ball game.
Bear with us.
And I'll tell you what, these are two great teams going at it. Don't expect to see don't expect to see no points coming.
Do we have a prediction in the score? Do you have a final score? I don't think we gave a prediction.
Joe?
After this play,
Shane's rolling out right.
He's looking
he
for
sees
deep
no one.
balls.
He shows Jaya drops it.
And he drops it. And that is 1-1 on the drops.
I'm going to
for
be honest.
Beacon Bikes and
Jaya,
Baja.
I'm sure you'll watch his playback tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jaya, what was going on there?
He's got to have that.
That's horrible.
He shakes his
No,
head. as he goes
Jaya,
back to the
I'll be
huddle.
frank with you. That's terrible. Catch that ball. That was right in your chest. Catch it. I mean, geez.
That is the words of a
Like
former
Jaya, I'll be
quarterback.
honest with you.
That is Jaya's
If
for a
that's
former
Carter
quarterback.
Peterson and I throw him that ball, he's traded. That's simple as that. You drop
On
the ball
the
like that, you're
spot.
traded.
On the
No,
spot.
you're traded.
Fair
Now,
enough.
I don't even care if it's to a team in the BFL. I'll trade him to a softball team. Say, Carter, go play softball. You're done. Simple as that.
McKeon.
Oh, it was on. Sorry. So what do we got? Third down.
We
there?
have third down here, and
third down and long.
Joe, I'll be
Third
honest
down
here.
and distance. Not an ideal spot for the bike.
Shane is not unfamiliar with making a big play, but you got 20 yards.
I would expect. I wouldn't be
calls
surprised if I
hike,
saw a run here.
And that's a blitz. And let's see what happens.
And he's
Shane
looking
throws it
to
up,
lob it
and
over
it's
and
incomplete.
just a bit overthrown.
I'm
Double
going to be
coverage,
honest.
though. Tight
The
coverage.
start of the second half here, ladies and gentlemen. Second quarter, sorry. The drop there from Jaya kind of stuttled their drive there. Obviously, it's going to be a punt here. I like the blitz there from Baja. I think that was a smart blitz. That was a smart blitz.
Is this Jason Wood?
Jay, how are you, man?
Jason Wood.
We're just
The man,
announcing
the
a little
myth, the
bit.
legend. We are in the booth.
Shane, the punt is
Oh,
up.
we hear you, Jason Wood.
And that's not a bad punt. lands at the 45-yard line. Look at him.
This is me.
Yeah, what do
Yeah,
you need?
come
Barber,
in.
you're...
Fair enough.
All right.
I don't know what to tell him.
It's open. You can open it.
He just lied to our face. What a punt.
I'm going to tell him to close
55
that
yards to
out.
drive the field here. Baja, second drive of the
They're at
game.
the 45. It's the start of the second quarter,
So
ladies
if
and
you're
gentlemen.
Baja here, do you have a run game coming in here?
Yeah,
into
you
the
have to.
second
You have
quarter?
to. Against a team
And
like
who was your
Beacon
run
Bikes,
game though? Because you were missing your running back in
understand that.
Leibus and Perez.
I understand that, but if you look at their front guys right now, Johnny Lang's out. And Johnny Lang, Joe, you know this yourself.
Yes.
He might not be the biggest guy, but he is one of the toughest men we've seen.
packs
He
a
will
punch. He packs
throw
a punch.
his body into any block.
Listen,
and now you have Trevor
I've said
Zamudio.
it-
Who knows? He's a
I've
golfer.
said it-
I don't
I've
know
said
if
it
he's going to
every
be like
game
that.
Since I've been here, I said Johnny Lang is someone you want to play with, but you don't want to be on the other team.
Exactly.
And that's
Completely
all you
agree.
want on your team. You
I
want
think
feisty.
if
You want aggressive people
Barber,
like
close that door. Close the door. Fully close it so no one else can get in.
Here we go. First down and long. 55-yard line. Baja trying to get 20 yards.
Comazar's talking to Khalil here.
Comazar dropping back the pass. Motion
Sends Khalil in
to
motion.
three.
Number 11, it's the fake end around. Dropping back. Great protection from the line. That is great. Pressure coming.
Dumps it off to Brandon Booker.
Brandon Booker going wide. That's a good tackle
he
there.
gets
Great
pulled
tackle there from Dylan Lane.
by
Dylan
Dylan
Lane has
Lane.
been a
Night
stellar
train.
middle linebacker
The
this
Night
year.
Train Lane.
Night
he
Train
is
Lane.
everywhere. He talks
has
a lot
been-
of crap, and he backs it up.
Absolutely, he does. He's been a great middle linebacker this year, and that's about a gain of 3, maybe.
Yeah, if
Beacon
that.
Bikes is arguing with
Even
the
money on the 50-yard line. And
arguing with the
Tylon
sideline
backs
ref
it up.
call. He does.
That's a good call.
Yep.
I agree with that.
And Joe, as I was going over earlier, if you're Baja here, you need to try and keep a healthy run game here.
Yes.
You have to.
Yes.
Even though you're missing guys like Levinson, Perez, Chappelle, some of your top blockers,
Yep.
you still need to try and run the ball. You got Joey Ferrone here.
Listen, and
Joey Ferrone's a dog.
Yeah,
He is a
100%,
dog.
100%.
No matter what
He's
people
versatile.
say, he wasn't really used.
Very versatile.
I personally think he's going to be a great lineman. I know he doesn't want to play that position, but I think he would be a great lineman.
Yeah.
But still, at tight end, I think he'd be a great tight end as well. He's a physical player.
100%. Fake pitch
Fake
to
pitch
Booker.
to right. Comazar's got him deep.
Look
That's a
extracted. What a
great
catch.
ball.
It
I
looks like
believe
a
that's a
first
first
down.
down.
It looks like
That
a
is a
first down.
great
We're
ball.
gonna have to see on the spot
from
here by
the
Carter Peterson.
third-ish, we'll call it basically third-year quarterback, Jason Comazar. That's a great ball. And again, there's that man, Kyle
Yep.
Strack.
And
Let's wait.
Carter Peterson gives him the first down. It looks like on
Call it
the play
out.
they give him the first down.
Hit it, Joe.
First down and goal from Baja.
And now, Joe, this is what we've talked about. I continue to talk about this.
Yep.
The killer of this season so far
We've seen
has
it playing
been
both of us
the
playing the quarterback position. We've seen
first
it.
and goal from the spot of the first,
Yes.
or the first
Yes.
and 35 from the spot of the first, 35, from the spot of the first,
is-
anywhere it is.
it is difficult.
People continue to get the first from right where the first is. What you ideally want to do is get close to the first, and then you get the first
And
10
you're
yards
and
past
you're
the
asking
first.
for a lot, especially with the defenses
I
that
get
we
that,
have. You're
of
asking
course.
a lot
I am
from
asking
your
a lot,
offense.
but right here they have
they have to
they have
push it inside the
35
10.
yards to go, and they don't even have a kicker.
And that's why the
That's
first
a
down
run
is
with
big,
Brandon
and
Booker
that's
going
why
left.
that play is
He's
big.
going up the left side, and Shane
And he's
gets him.
pulled by Shane
That's
Green.
about a 4-yard run there, and I'll tell you what, I like the run call there, but you need to establish
Listen,
more blockers
I
along that
totally
sideline.
agree.
Shane Green was left unblocked there. You
Unblocked.
cannot
You
have
cannot
that,
have
especially
that.
a guy of
No.
his caliber. You can't
at
have
all.
him unblocked.
Not at all.
Simple as that.
But I think for a start there, if you could pick up a block and get 15, 10 yards, that's
Especially
a
a guy
perfect
like
spot for
Brandon
that
Booker.
position.
Brandon Booker, probably the fastest, if not top 3 easy in this league. All you got to do is block for him and let him go.
And get him some space. Some space
I'll be honest.
is all you need.
I like Baja staying with the run game, but if they do, they're going to have to get a little more creative with their blockers.
Listen, on this play, you have second down and long, second down and goal. You're going to need to push this ball down inside the 10-yard line, inside the 20.
Absolutely.
You're going to need that. Because, again, you do not want to be third down and long from the 30-yard line.
So,
you do not want to have that.
Baja has no run, however, Beacon Bikes does have
Does
a blitz.
Yes, they do. And that's something to be aware of at the quarterback, Jason Comazar. We'll see if they send. It looks like they're going to send.
Ball
No,
is
they don't.
snapped. You got Brandon
Three
Booker.
Mississippi.
Yep, and Brandon
Drop
Booker's
off
wide
to
open,
Booker
and that's
again.
a dish to Booker.
And
That's about a 10-yard, 8-yard play there. Not bad.
They're going to have third and goal from the 15-yard
I
line.
like that from Comazar there, and I'll tell you what, Brandon Booker has been open plenty this game. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
Third and goal here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a big play here. I mean, you obviously want to push this ball downfield. You want to be close to the end zone. But again, if you don't get the end zone, this comes with an iffy price. Baja, no kicker. Again, they traded away Mike Malone, their kicker. This is a big position for them. I think if they get 5 to 10 yards, they go for it on 4th down. But if they don't get any yards here, this is another big decision for
know what the
Baja
hell's
coming
going
down
for
here
each
in
one.
the second quarter.
Absolutely huge decision here.
This is something to look at. Beacon Bikes still has their blitz, so be aware here, fellas.
I would not be surprised if they sent it here. However, blitzing Jason Comazar has
It's
been
a dangerous
problem.
move. You see Hayden Bateman, he's digging deep.
And they
As
send
they
the
are
blitz.
coming. Trevor
Comazar's-
Zamudio
yep.
misses, steps up, throws the
Wow.
Forever over the middle.
He's going. He's going. Forever Williams cuts up.
And he is pulled down
At
short.
about the 3-yard line, it seems. I'll tell you what.
It is going to be 4th and goal from Baja.
The Beacon Flag Football League recently released a GoPro footage of Jason Comazar's game against the Costellos. What I saw from that
Look at
footage.
Dawn is seeing you down below. We have a fan on
Oh
the
my
field.
God, Dawn Alexander is in the crowd. So is Carlos. Carlos is the greatest maintenance man you could probably ever ask for. Joe, I watched the GoPro footage of Jason Comazar on the BFL. What I saw was that when he gets blitzed, most quarterbacks, myself included, you just want to run.
No,
and you want to make
I-
a big play.
I totally agree.
He steps
He's
up
looking downfield.
and he looks downfield, which is exactly what he want to do because most of the time in a
He
blitz,
trusts his teammates
you have
to pick
less
the blitz up.
defenders downfield.
Yep.
You have more of them coming your
And I
way. And
totally
there they
agree.
only sent 2, so that you had the same amount. But still, he stepped up, made the play to Forever, and now they're close. It's 4th and goal here.
And that's
I
something you
love
get-
the call. I love the call to go
That's
for
something
it.
you got to pay attention to with Beacon Bikes. If you're going to blitz, you better
4th
send
and goal.
more
Let's
than
see.
2.
You got
4th
Brandon
and
Booker
goal
lined
here.
up out wide. Obviously,
short
Khalil
left.
Daughtry. Yep, he's got a whip.
He's looking back
going
right.
both ways. He's
has the blitz
scrambling.
coming. Dumps off. Flag on the
Flag
play.
on the play. There's a flag on the
There is
play.
a flag on the play, though, ladies and gentlemen. Let's wait to hear this call.
Gavin.
Know when you got it.
Yep, Gavin.
This is a big call early in the game, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't hold it because we.
We have some fans.
Mr.
chirping
Booker, Brandon's dad, is yelling to respect the call.
on. Respect the call.
I'm not sure what the call was. I don't know if I saw holding, but I was not looking.
We are waiting for the call. Nick LePere has.
And Nick LePere, I heard someone say, let's go to New York, and we could have a review here, I suppose.
What is the call, Barber?
He said it was a hold. Barber's saying hold, but
Looks like it's a replay of down.
Ty, can I get a call on the play?
They're going to New York
So,
on this one.
so that looks
We're
like
in review.
it looks like a defensive holding here. It looks like a defensive holding, which I believe is just a
Defensive holding.
okay.
Mahan pulled him down.
Is that a first down?
Right or wrong, Ty? It's just what, half yard and no first down, just replay.
It's a big call if they replay.
I saw you hear my talk, Ty.
My
You
guess
didn't
is it's a
respond.
first down.
No, I don't. It's no way. It's a first down.
It's fourth
All
down
right,
again.
I believe it's 4th and goal here. Ty did not respond, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But
We're gonna act like it's
Fourth
fourth
down.
and goal. The play
and it's
the
a run up the
middle,
gut with Kyle Strack, and it's
and
a
it is
touchdown.
touchdown, Baja, Kyle Strack.
We did not know the right answer.
Puts Baja on the board, 7-0.
They didn't know the right answer. For
Baja 328.
Ty. If it's Ty, if it's defensive holding, it should just be 5 yards and replay down, or 10 yards and replay down. It should not be first down.
Halfway. It was halfway to the goal, and I was leaning more towards that. Then they called hike, so they scored anyway.
But I believe in the rule book it is replay down.
I also believe that is correct.
Well, I'm live.
It is
so
7-0 Baja.
Everyone's gonna be hearing that now.
Middle of the second quarter.
Chicken jockey. Time. No, wait. Time.
8:45.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is 7-0. Baja 328 leads Beacon Bikes. It is the Southwest Grill versus the home of the electric bike, and the Southwest Grill. Somehow the taco is beating out the electric bike.
100%.
7-0. There's 8:25 left in the second half. Let's see what Beacon Bike can do. Kyle Perucci just came out to the huddle. What do you think Kyle's talks
another
were,
dangerous
Joseph?
setup.
What do you think his talks
I
were?
would not be.
Snap back
I
to
would-
Shane
They're
Green.
gonna try to hit downfield.
He's got Trevor Zamudio.
Brandon
Brandon Booker
on
misses the
chase,
snap.
Throws it. Dropped again. Dropped again by John.
Baja is
Chirping. They
Baja's
have the
playing
momentum. Don't
great
mind me.
defense.
That last call might be skeptical. We might be going to review after this week. We're going to let it stand as it is. But Baja has the energy coming off the touchdown. This is something to be weary of if you are Beacon Bikes. You do not want to have a 4 and out. You do not want to stall.
Joseph, sorry, I was out there for a minute, but completely agree. If you are Beacon Bikes here, you got to push the ball downfield.
You have to push the ball downfield. Second down, looky slot.
Quick, that's
throw
exactly.
to Gio Bally.
I'm going to be honest, Joe. I think that's the first catch by Gio Bally all game.
Yes, it exactly
And
is.
I'll be
With 7
honest,
minutes in the second quarter remaining, you do not want to have the
man
first
of his
catch.
standard,
Yeah.
you can't have him have his first catch by almost the second
He's
half.
had about 250 coming into this week. I know it is week 4, but he's only played 2 games. Through 2 games, he has 250 yards receiving. That's got to be my first option every time.
Every
I'm
time.
Shane Green.
And I'll be honest, he loves Jaya, it seems, on this deep. He scrambles the
That
deep
route.
out. But Luke Mahan's not
I
seeing
would
a
not
lot
be
of action.
surprised. He's
And-
giving him a signal at the
and
line of
here's the
scrimmage.
thing
I
too,
would
and
not
they
be
have a single.
surprised.
Yep,
Kyle Strack is a good defender.
comebacker
though.
here from, and it's a deep ball to Luke Mahan,
It's picked off by Kyle
and
Strack.
that's picked off by Kyle Strack. Kyle Strack's
I
still
saw
up.
that one
They're
coming.
pulling him down.
I saw
And
that.
Kyle Strack, word for word, says, "Stop testing me, son." And you know what, Shane? Maybe you should listen to him.
I saw that one coming before
Because
the
I'm
snap.
going to be honest,
I saw
Joe.
the head fake.
The defense
that was
Baja
Tyler
is
Brown.
showing here.
Yeah.
2 middle linebackers, 1 safety. I'm going to be honest. I was looking for a comebacker for Luke Mahan on that because, you know, the
We
2
saw
middle
the head
linebackers, if
fake.
you don't know, if you go
Yeah.
2 middle linebackers, your cornerback have to follow. It's basically man on the cornerback until you cross zones.
Listen, I saw the head
And I
fake.
saw that, but
Yeah,
the
that's
deep ball
telegraphic.
there, I didn't really get. Especially, I'm gonna be honest, Shane, I love you, but not a great thrown ball. If you want a deep ball there, you got to get that by the sideline, and that was thrown inside.
I totally
that
agree.
was a pick through and through. That was a pick, Shane. That
saw
wasn't
that-
a Luke Mahan.
We saw the look.
fluke.
The coverage was over top. It's a tough throw again, but
Shane,
also
you-
just great coverage. You got to give credit
No,
where
no, no.
credit is due. That
And
was
again,
great
who
coverage
have we
by
talked
Kyle
about?
Strack.
Kyle Strack.
Kyle Strack, another name. It's not going to be the first time we're going to mention him today. I liked him in draft night. I wanted Ryan to go get him. Ryan, again, had other options, which I totally agree with. But again, this is someone to look forward to.
Kyle Strack's been having a hell of a year, man, and he's a great
First
guy.
down,
too.
Baja.
He's a great guy. Let's see what Team Baja cooks up here on offense. Jason Comazar is taking forever to call hike, per usual.
Not forever Williams, just forever in time. Drops back, looks left, quick throw to
Quick throw to Khalil Daughtry.
Makes a
Nice
move.
little move. He's still up. And that's about a 14-yard
Yeah,
reception there
fair
by
enough.
Khalil Daughtry. Khalil Daughtry, ladies and gentlemen, year by year, he's been going up and up and up and up in ranking. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll say this: his hands are always his biggest question. His moves are great. His routes are clean. His IQ is great. It's always his hands. But I'll say this: year by year, his hands have gotten more and more secure.
Listen, if your hands can catch it, you can catch it. You're on the team. That's all
Absolutely
we care
agree.
about. Listen, if you bring it in, you reel it in on a day-to-day basis.
I completely agree.
That's all we ask
I
for.
completely agree.
Again, we don't
Oh
ask
my
for drops.
God,
as
Joe!
quarterback.
Do you see the change that just happened on the field?
Yes, I did. And if you see Beacon Bike
Zeke
subs in
Bando.
Trevor Zamudio, they sub out
On
Trevor
the
Zamudio,
D-line.
and they bring in Zeke
Bando is, in my opinion,
Now this is a matchup to
up
look
there
for.
for Rookie
Justin
of the Year.
Warner
Zeke
versus
Bando
Zeke
is
Bando.
a
Quick
and
throw to get it
another
out.
quick throw to Khalil Daughtry, and he's down there, and that's about it.
Listen,
No, down.
he's down. The whistle has blown. Ty is blowing the whistle. He's
That-
down at
that's
the
a-
43-yard line.
That's about an 8-yard reception there.
But listen, if you're Baja, are you worried about this matchup with Zeke Bando on the line against Justin Warner?
I'll say
That
this:
is a dangerous
Zeke,
matchup.
Zeke to me is very similar to Lincoln, where you might say he's a little slower than guys like Lucas, Hayden,
The smaller guys,
Johnny,
right.
but
Exactly.
he will pressure every
He's gonna be
single
effective.
time.
He's gonna
He
be
will
effective.
make the quarterback
Football
move no
mind.
matter what. And
Listen, football
Zeke Bando
mind is
probably has one of the highest IQs football-wise
100%.
in the league. And I mean, I love putting Trevor on the D-line. Like I said, I think he's
I
gonna be
said
great.
that
But
before the
throw
season.
Zeke
the
on
little,
there
The little
sometimes.
guys might be the move, but when in doubt, you put the veteran on the offense, on the defensive line, and that is what he is.
Lady, as we saw out of Baja there, just a quick dump off to Khalil. That might be the call
gonna be
all
dangerous.
game. I mean,
You said
they're
it.
right here. They're going.
look-
Beacon Bike. That's a
Shane
blitz
Green
from
on a
Shane Green,
blitz,
and
and he's
Comazar's
running
rolling
right.
out right.
Stiff arm, and he's stuffed short by Gio Bally. This is a good question. Whether is it going to be a first down or not?
Let's see what Carter Peterson calls
on
it.
the spot. It looks like he's calling it short. Fourth down, Nick LaPierre says.
I believe it's a fourth down call.
It's fourth down and short, ladies and gentlemen. This
Fourth
is
and
a
short,
big call.
That's a good blitzer from
Fourth
Shane
down
Green.
and short.
Good blitzer from Shane Green, and I'll be honest, it sent him right into Gio Valley's clenches, and Gio snuffed him out. I mean,
Smart play.
Gio
That's a
stood
play
up
from
Jason
Gio.
Comazar. I'll be honest, if I'm on defense there and I'm at corner, I'm not standing up Comazar like that. Enjoy the first down, and you can take 35 more yards. Fourth and inches, though, and they do have their run still.
That's some heart there.
Joe, we know what this is. It's a run up the gut with Kyle
It is a run
Strack.
up
They
the
just
gut.
did it with the touchdown.
If I'm Zeke Bando, that I am selling out the run. As you see, Gio Valley, he slides in.
The call here.
But again, this
hike
is
is up. Yep, run up the gut with.
Oh, Hayden
And
misses
it's a
the
first down. And he's still going. He's still
going.
going. Bring it out
Outside
right. Zeke
drop
Bandos has him.
pass.
He's still up. Dylan Lane's got him, though. That is a first down for Baja. And Joe,
Hayden Bain
that is-
had the opportunity in the backfield. He missed the flag. And again, it is hard to grab flags. And he goes for a 10-yard gain, picks up the first down, and keeps the drive
we
moving.
have in the NFL the Philadelphia Eagles.
First down, Baja.
We have the Philadelphia Eagles tush push, and in the BFL, we have the Baja 3-2-8 Strack push.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is. It's
Fair
a
enough.
run up the gut with Kyle Strack, and I'm going to be honest, they're about 3 for 3 for it on the year.
Yeah.
3 for 3.
It is
It's
money.
not failed
It's
once.
money.
I'm interested
Money.
to see one team that can stand it up. This might be that team
Yeah.
with Zeke Bando, Hockler, maybe even Hayden Bohm on the line, but they're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
not run it? Why not?
Dangerous.
You know what? First play here, up the gut again
Where
with
are you
Kyle
guys
Strack.
going?
Up the gut again with Kyle Strack. Why not?
Here we go. That's going to be a first down. It's first
First
down
and
and goal.
It's
for
about
Baja.
first and
30.
25.
28, 25.
25.
We'll give it to him. Play
Play action to Brandon Booker.
Looks Khalil Daughtry's
And
way.
it's
and
incomplete.
dropped.
Yeah,
I mean, again, listen. I'm
Not
always,
a bad look from Comazar
I know,
there.
not
but
a bad look, but I'm always
Nah,
a
I knew
proprietor.
that was-
If it hits your hands, you gotta
Joe,
catch it.
Joe, as
I've been
quarterbacks,
saying
me and you here,
We've been
we know
saying
this.
it since the
We
day
know
we
this.
born.
If it hits your hands, you gotta help your
catch it.
quarterback out a little bit. A little bit.
Gotta. Again,
A little
it
bit.
is a little muddy out there. He might have slipped on the comeback, but again, good route, not a bad throw. Again, just if you ask Khalil, it's got to be reeled in at the end of the day. We have another fan here. He's got short shorts on. Let's
Jared Palm
tune into
just typed in saying he has his
tune into this guy.
entire
Excuse me.
bank account on Baja.
Just missed him. He's coming up. front.
Jared, however you'd like your name to be said. He said, Jared Palm said he's like to have his entire bank account on Baja.
Listen, that is not a bad.
I
move.
agree.
Listen, speaking
I
of
think
bank
Baja
accounts,
wins this game.
I would
Beacon
invest
Bucks-
my whole bank account in the Beacon Flag Football League. If they were a stock, I am putting my money on them today.
People, we gotta make Beacon Flag Football League a live stock so you can short, market,
Private, yeah,
push,
listen,
whatever.
Finn knows me from the office.
I
I'm
do.
shorting the market every single second I get.
All right, so it's
But
second and
never
goal
mind that.
here.
Let's get back to the football game. Second and goal.
Second and
Baja.
warning, 2-minute warning. Forever and Khalil were just arguing there.
Yeah, that's
Curious
dangerous
to see
from
what that
the
was
same
about.
team.
I'm better run with Brandon
friendly
Booker.
banter. Play
Nope,
action.
play action.
Looking
Brandon Booker
right to
moving out right.
Strack.
Kyle Strack's got deep. Let's
Steps
see what he
up,
does. Steps up.
Jumps off the Daughtry. Tip and
Incomplete.
incomplete. Wow. Wow.
Joey Ferrone is not happy
Another
in the backfield.
dangerous
I
throw.
have no clue what the hell he's mad about, but
Timeout was called. on the
timeout
field.
called by Beacon Bikes
Yes.
there. Clearly, it's 7-0. They want to get their hands on the
Timeout
ball.
called. Beacon Bikes. 1:40 left on the clock in the second quarter.
Beacon Bikes did get the ball first, which means obviously Baja gets the ball first coming in the second half.
You got it.
Third and goal here, Joe. I'm going to be honest. If I'm you,
Again.
send the blitz.
Yeah.
Send the blitz.
Listen.
Just send two guys, though. I would switch Dylan Lane and Shane, have Shane at middle linebacker, and have Shane just spy Comazar.
I totally
Because
agree.
Comazar is going to want to run.
Listen, if they don't
minute
get
he
any-
runs, Shane
If
steps
they
up.
don't get any yards here, again, we've talked about the field goal kickers that they
Even
have
if they
to
get yards,
It's
Joe, they
nobody.
don't have a
I
solidified
think
field
they
goal
gotta
kicker.
get
Ballona's
inside
off
the
their
10
team.
I think they got to get inside the 15-yard line
Yeah.
to have a shot for fourth
Let
down.
me be honest, if I'm Beacon Bikes here,
I'm sending the
feeling
house.
very comfortable,
Yeah.
and I'm sending the house, as you
House.
just said. Send the house.
Dylan Lane,
I'm fine with Dylan Lane sitting there, but Dylan Lane's better be ready for Comazar to come third down. Dylan
I think
Lane's
you
better
said-
be
I think
ready
you said
for
Devin- I
Comazar
think
to
you
come
said-
screaming at him.
Hayden Bame and
Will Hockler.
Will Hockler will be going. Oh, no,
No
they're not.
blitz.
blitz.
Not a bad call. They might go for it at fourth. Hayden Bohm coming off the right side.
Wow.
And sack from Hayden Bohm. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hayden Bain. That is a turnip on downs.
No, not yet. It's fourth down.
I lied. It's 4th down. Most likely going to be punting.
4th down here. Hayden Boehm has been a absolute stunner this year.
A
Stunner.
factor.
I believe that's his 8th sack, and I want to let everyone know, Joe, the record is 12 and a half sacks. Hayden in his 4th game is at 8. He's right on that cusp. He needs a couple more this game. If he gets 3 this game, I mean, even 2, he is right there. He needs to keep working. That was his 1st sack, and this is against Comazar. He's not an easy guy to sack.
No.
Keep working a little bit. That's a good pump for Comazar there. It's going to be Beacon Bikes going this way. How much time on the clock?
Bikes gets it with a minute 36. They have one timeout.
Minute 36,
A minute and
Beacon
36
Bikes.
left in the 2nd quarter. 1 timeout remaining for Beacon Bikes.
Beacon Bikes gets it with a minute 36 left. They have 1 timeout left.
This is interesting.
See, this is very interesting.
is
I'm going to be honest. Beacon Bikes here. You need points.
Trevor hitting a
You need points
flag.
on the boy.
Again, the question is Baja going to withstand this 7-man team for 4 quarters? Again, they have no subs. They have no backups. It is a 7-man crew. You have Jason Comersar, but playing both sides of the ball, which we've seen before. So that is my question.
And they have a bit of a hustle coming to the line. Got Zamudio in the slot, Jaya out wide.
Baja, no one
Mahan
guarding
coming over
the
the
slot
middle.
guy.
Let's see what he sees. He sees.
Dropped by Trevor.
I'm going to be
Zamudio.
honest, guys.
Beacon Bikes might have the yips today. They are dropping balls left and right. Left and right.
I think
and I have the hiccups
I think you have the fucking yips. How do I turn this thing on?
with the trigger. I have the fucking hiccups. I've had too many
Shane
beers.
Green
Again,
hits
Trevor
Zamudio
he'll
up the middle.
He has this one.
3rd down.
He's down.
3rd down, Beacon Bikes.
1 timeout remaining.
It is 3rd down, Beacon Bikes. They still have 1 timeout, but they're going in the hurry
They
up
need to go
formation.
15 yards here.
Shane Green under center. Zamudio dropped that ball, but he made sure to keep
Blitz.
up. It's a blitz.
Daltrey spins out.
Shane's still up.
Avoids the blitz.
Let's see what he sees. He's running. He's going.
A fumble.
And it's a fumble.
And a flag.
Flag on Khalil Daughtry. That is a flag on maybe Justin Warner, Khalil.
We're gonna wait.
I couldn't tell.
We're gonna wait on the call.
We're going to wait on the call. That's a flag on either Justin Warner or Khalil. That's a horse collar. That's an NFL call as well. Shane Green, I'm sure, is going to be, I'm so hurt after that one. He's completely flat. He's such a crybaby. I'm so tired of this. But that is a flag in this league. I agree with that. So the clock does stop, and they should get some yards as Ty, head ref, is walking up.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's
15.
that's-
12, 13,
Oh my
14,
God.
15.
It's a 15-yard penalty. That is a 15-yard penalty.
That is a first down.
I'm
for
gonna be
Beacon
honest,
Bikes.
I don't
And
know-
that changes the dynamic of the last
And they're
minute and
lined up
20
quick
seconds.
here, Joseph. They're
Yep.
Down 42 seconds.
42 seconds remaining.
And they still have that. They still have that timeout. Let's see what they got. They got Jai coming over the middle.
You gotta
Brandon
look Gio
Booker
Valley.
screaming in.
Oh, no G.
Incomplete. Let's see what happens here.
Said
Is that Chappelle? That is Chappelle.
And Brandon Booker
Good jersey
said,
though.
no jersey. Brandon Booker dad says that's a hold. I'd like to replay that one. I didn't quite see it, but
I was watching it go down. I don't think it was a hold. I think it was just a tough play between 2 linemen. Shane Green calls
again,
the
the
hike.
clock does not stop
Gio
on the incomplete
Valley
pass.
on the outside. Khalil's got him down though, right about the 49, going Baja's way.
10 seconds on the
Timeout,
clock.
Beacon Bikes.
10 seconds on the clock. Beacon Bikes uses the timeout. They're at the 49-yard line. This is a big. Can we get the time check?
10 seconds.
Yes, sir. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Whoa, that was a little vibration. 10 seconds on the clock.
Is it 4th down?
Yeah. No, 3rd down. 10 seconds though. I mean, you got to have a shot to the end zone if you're Shane Green. No timeouts remaining. The clock does not stop whatsoever.
not
It doesn't
stop.
matter if it's incomplete, if it's a.
So I see here it's going to be a pitch to Trevor. Yep. Hike to Trevor. Pitch to Shane. Yep.
And everyone
let's
go
see.
deep.
It's got to be a deep ball to Gio here.
Only
It's
one
gotta
person
be a deep
rushing it.
ball.
He called the hold, and he's off
Shane's
to the.
going.
Shane Green is off to the races.
Halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime.
And it is halftime, and we will be right back with the second half preview with Finn Costello and Joe DeCandia. We will be right back.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Baja leads 7-0. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back.
Yes, we are.
And Baja leads 7-0 here. Joseph, what does Beacon Bikes need to do this half?
Hayden's younger brothers right
What
there.
does Baja? What does Beacon Bikes need to do this half
Listen,
to
It's 7-0, right?
get ahead in this game?
Listen, it's a small margin of victory right here.
No back.
Yeah. No worries. We have a small margin here. 7-0 game here. If I'm Beacon Bikes, I know things have been rusty here. You have Gio Bally, who's returning off a 2-week hiatus, not there since week 1. I think in the second half, it's imperative you get a stop here. You keep it to a 1-possession game here in the first possession. I think if you get a punt, you gotta look Gio Bally's way.
Yeah,
I mean, this guy's been putting out.
It's
John Mahan,
unacceptable.
Luke John Mahan. John Mahan has been Luke Mahan. Sorry, he has been the deep threat for Beacon Bikes so far this year. But again, I think you're gonna have to take the short routes, take the
Comazar
gimmies.
calls the hike. It's the play action to the left with Khalil Daughtry.
Pressure's on. That's all you ask for. Hayden Bame looking to
Those
get
are
home.
great blocks.
Taking a shot, pump
He's
fake.
still up.
Hayden Bame.
Goes deep.
Chappelle drops it.
And I'll be honest,
We see-
Chappelle is in the
listen,
game now. That is
yep,
their one
yep,
sub.
yep,
Chappelle is
yep.
a hands catch only.
And-
He is not a body catch
no,
guy.
not at
His
all.
hands are steel.
Steal.
Steel.
And listen, it's not raining today, and we have seen 4 drops for each side combined. That is not a great start here.
Second down, Baja.
That is not an ideal start here,
Not at
so
all.
you have to figure it out. You have to see who your go-to guy is going to be here down in crunch time. It's the second half. It's 7-0. We had a low-scoring game between Beacon Bikes and Costello's last week, 10-2. Beacon Bikes is ready for the tight games. They know what it's like to be in the low-scoring game.
Absolutely.
My curiosity piques me at, is it Baja's ready? Are they ready for this close game? I don't know. They haven't been in it this year.
Week 1, they did have an overtime game.
I know, but it was a high-scoring game. It was
And
not
it was
this
also an
low-scoring defensive
overtime.
battle.
And that's a great ball there.
Look at this.
Kyle Strack. That's not yet a first down, but that is a great throw
Great
there
play.
from Jason Comazar.
It's a great pitch and catch.
Stepping up slightly in the pocket to make that throw.
Yeah.
And again, I mean, look, we've
That's all
talked
you
about
ask
it.
for.
Baja's offensive line has honestly been the talk of the day.
Yeah, they have.
They have been.
Now,
I don't want to say dominating because they have given up a sack or two, but
Yeah.
they have been playing
Slept on
great.
very
and
well.
that's, you know what? That's number 24, Joey
Yeah.
Ferrone.
You're
Their
bound to
new
give the sack up.
acquisition, Joey Ferrone, coming from Costello's. He clearly was not happy on Costello's, but
clearly.
and I'll say it, I think Joey Ferrone would make a great offensive lineman in this league,
100%.
but I think he's one of those guys where you could see him at
He's like
tight end.
He's
or-
a Swiss Army knife, man.
Exactly,
He
but
fits in wherever the team
I
needs
don't
him, and
think
that's someone
he
who
was-
you love.
He wasn't happy playing
No.
O-line on Costello's, which, I mean, I get it. I do
Brandon,
get it, but
are
like
many people
on this
happy-
team
are-
here, you're winning, and look at him. He's loving it.
Are many people happy at the Costellos now?
No.
Oh,
And it's
he's
a
looking
deep ball. He's
deep.
going deep.
Double coverage tip.
Oh, my God!
Forever Williams
so
almost caught
close.
it. He almost lost everyone. He
So close.
stood up like he knew he messed up. And this is Dashamilli. What a defensive play from number 11.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sticks.
sorry, I went off a little bit there.
Sticks is at CB2. Number 11.
No.
Dashamilli with the breakup.
If
We
he-
haven't seen a better breakup. That is a
big play,
great
you can-
cornerback play by Sticks, by Dashamilli. What do you think about that by Sticks, number 11?
That's a huge pass breakup there from Dashamilli. However, I will say this: the reason I was so sold on that being a catch from Forever because last week against
Yep.
Costello's, it was contested
Yep.
catch central.
contested catch.
Forever, Strack,
Yes, sir.
Forever.
Come on. Listen, that is a hell of a play, but again, Dashamilli is scratching the back of his head right now. You gotta wonder if he banged his head up on that play. But what a stop! What a punt! It is a Beacon Bikes ball to start the fucking second quarter, and what a stop! That is all you ask for the defensive positioning. 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go in the third. That is a punt by Baja. Beacon Bikes ball. 12 minutes in the third. 7-0 Baja. Right? 7-0 Baja?
No, wait, no, I forgot. The reason I is in case we switch the camera. I'm good. I'm not gonna have any more. Just put them over there to the right. Take them on.
Listen, that's the stop you needed as Beacon Bikes. Again, the
That is
first
the
play
stop you
here,
needed.
I don't expect anything else but a 10-yard and in from Gio Bally. You gotta
We got
abuse,
Beacon Bikes lining up here, Joe.
you
I'm
gotta
gonna be
abuse the
honest.
middle of the field. The
Again,
running,
yes.
You got to go to Joey Ferrone. You got to go to Jason
Absolutely.
Comersar. They have the
I
corners
agree.
locked up.
I
They have
agree. I
over
love-
top locked up. I like to see them go underneath. And
I would
abuse
take
the middle of the field. And
I
there it
like
is.
that. There's a
I like
Mudio.
that.
Good,
he's-
and that's right there.
That's
That's
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
You
That's
get
what you want.
7 yards there, but guess what? You're about 2 yards away from the first down. It's Trevor Zamudio. I love getting him the ball out of the backfield. That is completely fine, and that's not what Beacon Bikes is doing.
We knew
They
Johnny.
haven't been doing
We knew
enough of
Johnny
that.
Lang wasn't going to be here, and we knew Trevor Zamudio was going to be a factor. The only thing you ask here from Beacon Bikes is to maintain their
Oh, and
their
close the door on your way out.
aggressiveness.
Close the door on your way out.
They've been kind of
no,
slouching
go downstairs.
in here in the second half. I'd like to see the aggressiveness keep up, keep pushing the ball down the field. They've been great. They just need to stay to their offense. They need to stick to their identity.
I agree.
And that is, again, there's another good
That's a
throw
great
on
grab
time.
for Jaya.
And pulled
Great
out.
grab for
Great
Khalil
grab for
Daughtry. I will
Khalil
say this.
Daughtry
That
at
was
the
a
40.
dot there from Shane Green.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, Shane just
On
put that
time.
right where it needed to be.
He hit
That's
it.
a great grab. That's a first down. And again, Joe, but what is it? We've talked about it. It's a
stalling
first
out.
and
You
about
gotta move.
25.
Yeah, you
We've
gotta
talked
move
about
it
this
down.
is the killer of this year.
You have
and
to
I'll tell you
get
right now, if you're
downfield.
Beacon Bikes right now,
That's what you want.
got the no.
As Baja, that's
As
what
Baja,
you want.
that's what you
That's
want.
a great
yes.
stop. I'm
Because Beacon
happy
Bikes-
if I'm the defense.
Beacon Bikes coming out with their first offensive play. What you want right now is either a run play that will get
Yeah.
you at least 8
10,
yards,
yeah.
or a pass
You gotta
play
push
to
the
get
ball
you
downfield.
that same amount.
You cannot be
need
second
to
and
with
long.
this first play.
You gotta
Push
get
the
10
ball
yards. You
downfield.
gotta get 10 yards here.
Don't be second and long
No.
because second and long leads
totally
to
agree.
third and long.
I totally agree.
Let's
Sugar
see what
Shane,
Shane
a veteran
draws up.
quarterback, looking left, hits the slot man.
Dot,
Luke
yep.
Mahan.
He's still up.
And
He's
still
going.
up.
He's going. He's going.
What did we
He's
say?
going.
Nick LePere gets in the way of Forever Williams.
And he's out and about. I don't. Maybe
You-
the
you-
2.
You see him voicing his frustration. Nick LePere did get in the way. It's a referee. It is a clean play. He's caught at the 5-yard line. Forever Williams catches him. But that's something to watch back on that play. I know you might have not saw it, but Forever Williams could have had him at the 25, and Nick LePere got in the way and almost caused the touchdown
And do
as
you
a
know?
referee.
Do you know what I tell to Forever Williams? Womp, womp.
Womp.
He is the ref, and if you have something to complain
Yep.
about, take it up
Fair
to HR. Ladies and gentlemen, our HR
enough.
is Carter Peterson. Any complaints you have, go right to him.
We have Odie Bame on the field. I don't know if that's Odin or Hank. I honestly forget the name of Hayden's younger brother.
It might
but
as
he's
well
on
be
the field.
Thor.
Yeah,
The Banes
it's one
remind me
those
of the
things.
Norse gods.
Yeah, it's a dangerous.
And where's Callie Bone? She should be coming here. This is her brother. We went
It's
to high
her
school
twin
with her.
brother. Let
We
alone
went to high
it's not
school
just
with
her brother; it's her
Callie,
twin brother.
Callie, if you're listening to this, we're not happy with you. Better come to a game.
disappointed.
It's a Baja
Listen, we have a
timeout.
we have a man in short
Wow.
shorts here.
It's a
I don't know.
come on,
It's
Joe. You can't say. It's
trying to figure out though. He's
it's-
been here the whole time.
He's a fan.
All right, fair
It's a Baja timeout.
What do we got? First and goal.
First and goal. Yeah, first and goal.
First and goal. We got a first and goal, ladies
All
and
right,
gentlemen.
Shane
This is a
Green.
big possession. It is 7-0 Baja right now. Beacon Bikes is looking to tie it up in this possession right now. They
See what
have 4
happens?
downs
Shane
to
Green
do it.
calls a hike.
Shane Green
Luke
looking
Mahan.
right,
Oh,
though.
he
Look
had
at
Luke Mahan
He had
wide.
it. Now getting pressured. Looking to throw away, dumps it off, incomplete. Second down.
This is the thing, Shane. Shane, when you're watching this game back tomorrow, I'm telling you, friend to friend, make the easy throw.
Is he hesitating
No,
on the
he
easy
is.
one?
He had Luke Mahan on the whip, Shane.
I agree.
You decide you want to
I
roll
agree.
out instead of make the easy throw. Just
agree.
pump it in easy.
I agree.
Luke Mahan, just wait another second. Your line's good. Make the easy throw. Instead, you roll out. Make it harder for yourself because you like to be flashy. I get it. But you make it hard. Just make the easy throw, Shane. It's not hard.
No, Finn is getting.
No, it fires me up, Shane,
Finn is
every
getting
time.
quite
No,
fired
because
up.
Shane is so good
But I-
at
but I
pushing the
respect
ball
it. I
deep
respect it.
downfield with the flashy throws. I can't do that. My hips do not allow me to do that. However,
The
Shane,
hips do not lie if you ask
however,
Finn
Shane,
Costello.
in the red zone, just punch it in easy. You're making it harder
let's-
for yourself.
let's see what
Luke
he has
Mahan
to draw
is
us
on
up.
an MVP tour right now, and you just took him away a
You
touchdown.
looked them off. Listen, I
ridiculous.
agree. I agree, but if
ridiculous.
if I know anything about Shane Green, he's going to bounce back here right on this.
No, and they'll have a touchdown here. 'Cause
100%.
Shane's great. Shane is great. He'll know what to do. I
Throwing
would
something
say
Jai got her
run
in motion, pitches, fake pitches left, looks right, looks back left,
That
across
right there.
the middle.
Again.
Hits Gio Pally across the middle. And I told you, if I didn't think I know about Shane Green,
Oh.
he is out
Calling
of
him
the
out
back
of bounds.
of the end zone.
Calling
Nick
him out
LePere.
of bounds. No, don't
Yeah.
do it. It'll pick you up. It'll pick you up.
Excuse
It's
me.
out of bounds, ladies and gentlemen. Nick LePere, and you know what? I'll say this.
Wow, that is my
They
fault.
might be-
I jumped the gun on that one.
No,
do
they might be
apologize.
mad. Nick LePere is one of our top
Yes.
refs. He was right there. And you know what?
Nick
if he's
is
calling it out,
sniffing
he's
that
out.
listen, Nick is sniffing that back line. If he is over the line, he is over the
And
line.
just
He
like
crossed it.
everyone who's watching,
I apologize. That is my fault on the call.
It is 1 foot, not 2.
Yep.
Even if he had 1 foot in, that's still a touchdown. But Nick LePere was right there.
Again,
That's out of bounds.
That is
And
a
look,
out of bounds play. Call on the field by Nick LePere. 1 step out of bounds. Baja third down.
Oh.
Bikes third down.
Again, what a call by Nick
What a
LePere.
call by Nick LePere.
You don't see them that often, but he is on it. They're going to the review. I'd like to see here what they have to say.
Kyle
You
Perucci
see
is
Kyle
not-
Perucci. He's always in the call.
obviously,
You'd
Kyle
like to see
Perucci
it.
is no different than Jack Sheehy. They're complainers. They're going to complain about the call, and I understand that. I would be the same if I was a coach. But
Hands down.
they
Hands
are
down.
asking for a review, which
you have everyone
Jack
over there.
Sheehy is in there.
Yep.
Kyle Strack, get out of there. No players are allowed to be in a ref's review. Kyle Strack, you get out of there.
I do see Aiden Davis. He is sniffing on that play call. He is wondering what is going on.
Either way, guys, this is a huge call here because this is third down. Third down for Beacon Bikes here if they don't get this. And I'll be honest here, if they...
This is a game changer. I mean,
I'm sorry.
You do not
know
want to
I'm
make
at
it.
I'm at a loss for words here,
Do
guys.
you want to
'cause
make it fourth and goal? Do you want to be fourth and goal for Beacon Bikes here? I don't know.
And you have both coaches.
This
Both
is a
coaches
big
are
review here.
arguing.
This is a big
Guys,
review.
I have
Can we
no
zoom in?
clue.
Can we zoom in on that? That is a big review. We're gonna zoom in here, ladies and gentlemen.
And-
Call on the field, Aiden Davis. I see the no good. Can we get a mic down there?
Yeah, got him.
We see a flag dropped
What's
on
the
the
call?
field. Call on the field. We're gonna get to you guys real quick. It's incomplete. Ty Long signals.
Incomplete third down Beacon Bikes.
It is third down. The call on the
Wow,
field is
guys, that was
incomplete after further
incomplete.
review.
Third down.
Beacon Bikes sent that one to New York, and it was immediately denied. Here's a third down. Looking left, Shane Green pumps fakes, looks back right, slides
Joy
left.
Ferone, give him
Ferone
pressure.
coming, spins out right, looking sidearm, slides it in there. Luke Mahan,
Touchdown,
touchdown,
Beacon
Luke
Bikes.
Mahan.
Touchdown, Beacon Bikes.
And that is that Luke
That
Mahan's
is Luke
third
Mahan.
of the year?
Oh my Lord in
He
heaven.
is now-
Guys, Luke Mahan,
Mahan is having a
has
year.
been sensational.
Sensational.
I mean, Luke Mahan has been
Sensational.
out of this world.
Out of this world.
Out of this
You're
world.
talking about 450 plus receiving yards, plus 20 catching receptions. I mean, this guy was a defensive end
Insane,
slash
Joseph.
tight end
Absolutely
last year
insane, Joseph.
for Bikes, and
you
now
know,
he's
we
he's
have-
their offense.
We've talked about how Shane doesn't make it easy on a play like that. Throw
Yeah,
your guys when
no,
they're open. He
not
doesn't
at
make it
all.
easy. However, a guy like
Touchdown, Beacon Bikes.
I already called it.
We'll call it again.
I'll call it again. I will say though that
I'm a little drunk.
Luke Mahan,
Yeah.
he finds his way open.
I don't know what
finds
it
his way
is.
open.
He's slippery. He's slippery. He's slick. He finds his way. He loses sight of your defensive backs, and quite frankly, he's always open. He's like
got-
7-Eleven. He is open 24/7. And if
Luke
if I'm a
Mahan,
quarterback, I
7-Eleven.
want him for
That's
my
good.
team.
Comazar snaps it. It's a pitch right. Khalil
Pitch to
Dodger going
Daughtry.
upfield. That's a great block
And that's
from
a big
Captain
block
Forever.
for Forever Williams. That's what you ask as a coach.
Exactly.
I mean, you want him.
7.5 in the third. 7.5 left in the third, ladies and gentlemen. You might not have seen that, but we did from the booth.
Yeah.
Forever Williams,
Yeah.
number 4. That is a stellar block there. That's exactly what you want from your receivers.
Yeah.
Obviously, your receivers are not big, strong guys.
No.
But what you want is them
Hard
to be
nose.
setting blocks
Hard nose.
for your runs, your screens, your pitches, whatever it might
that's
be.
how the
and Forever
big plays
Williams, the
occur.
captain, the coach, just did exactly that. Exactly that.
And that's how
Forever,
those
well
happen.
done. Well done when
Well
watching
done.
this tomorrow. That gained you guys an extra 5 yards there. That's all you ask for in this life. All you ask for, Joe, in this life
An extra
is
5
sometimes
yards.
is an extra 5 yards.
That's
all you can ask
that's all
for.
that matters. Listen, shout out Jack Sheehy. He is on the camera. He is scout. He is on point. Every review, every call to New York is going
Comazar
to
in the
Jack
backfield
Sheehy.
here, shotgun.
Shout out Jack Sheehy.
Snap, and it's 4 wide
Looks
to the
right.
right.
Slot, seam,
Throws
throws
a
a
pick,
pick.
Shane Green. Wow.
Kyle Strack doesn't even get his head around.
I'm going to be honest, Joe, I don't know. Interception by Shane Green. It will be Beacon Bikes' ball. I'm going to be honest, Joe. I don't know what
No.
on this good green earth
No.
that throw was going to. I mean, I'm guessing that was just a simple seam pass
Yeah.
to Kyle Strack, but either that's a miscommunication from
it
Kyle
has to
or
be.
that's a terrible call from
there has to be some
Kolmazar.
miscommunication.
That was horrible,
His head
one way or
doesn't
another.
even turn around. He's 20 yards down the field.
Yeah.
That's miscommunication at its finest. Kolmazar's looking for the hot route. He must have told them hot in the huddle. He wants his head on a swivel. He doesn't get his head turned around till 20 yards down the field. It's too late. It is too late.
Yeah.
The
6:30
seam was there. I like what Kolmazar's thinking. You just got to get your head around if you're Kyle Strack.
6:30 left in the third, ladies
But
and gentlemen.
if you're Beacon Bikes, this is what you wanted. You wanted a turnover. You wanted to make it even on the turnover battle. Shane Green looking to get up
I'll
one
say that's
score.
a blitz. That's a blitz. Let's see what he does.
Again,
Shane's
Shane
up.
Show shifted.
Yeah, about a gain of
He makes
of
He
five-ish.
makes a loss of 1 look like a gain of 7. And
He does.
it's incredible.
Absolutely.
It's incredible because
That's
that
a
should have
well-
clearly
good
been
way
a
of putting
tackle
it.
for loss. And
Yep.
he made it into plus yardage.
Yeah, guys.
Aiden Davis on the
I go
spot.
back to Baja here and look. I mean, it's 7-7 here, and
Is that Chappelle? We spoke
yeah,
about that
yeah.
earlier, right?
Chappelle's here, no jersey
Chappelle is
though.
no jersey though.
Shane stepping back, and that's
Trevor
Zamudio
Zamudio
outright,
thought he overthrew him, but
and he's still up there.
reeled
And
it in.
again, I'll say this:
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
Beacon-
a scratch golfer. Listen,
He is a
talk
scratch
about a
golfer.
two-way. That is a scratch golfer, and that is your number one / receiver / running back.
Beacon Bikes not having
That's
Johnny
cold.
Lang tonight means they do not have their secure target out
No.
of the backfield. That's very tough for them. However, Trevor Zamudio, I'll say this:
Yeah.
he's just more shifty
Yeah.
than Johnny. He
Yeah.
is. He's got Trevor
Stellar.
again. He decides to
Good
not throw
core.
it though.
Good core.
And he's rolling right. Shane Green, let's see what he sees. Rolling right, dumps it off to Zamudio. Zamudio's still up. Zamudio's going. And it's no, that's not a tackle.
No, I agree.
If Ty called that a tackle, I'd be screaming from here. That is not a tackle. That's a clean play from Joey Ferrone.
I like it.
But what I said there just earlier, like Shane had Zamudio out of the backfield.
right
Instead,
away.
he throws Zamudio when he's in traffic.
Listen, I get it. They've been pushing the ball down the field all year. To
Lucas
start the
Vermeulen,
season,
I
but-
completely agree. A Baja win. Honestly, maybe it's better for the city of Beacon.
Yeah.
But Beacon Bikes,
that.
I mean, it's Shane. It's tough to, it's just
tough to-
Shane.
it's tough to bet
it's
against
tough to,
Sugar.
It's tough to bet against Sugar. He's just, especially summer and in a black jersey. Billy Jones, we've seen it before.
You're
We got
asking
Luke
for your
Mahan
depth.
lined up out left. We got Jaya in the slot. And we got Gio out right. We got
Sending
Trevor
two
in the
to
back.
Mahan's side, you could tell.
Let's see. We got Trevor out of the backfield. Shane's not choosing him. Shane's bunching out right.
Yes.
Bunching out left now. Shane's moving out
This
left.
is up to Shane to make
Pressure's
some
in his
plays.
face, and Joey Ferrone studded. The defensive
Looks like
line.
Justin
what
Warner
in-
is tired.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
is
what the
bad.
hell was that?
Again,
Shane's
this
moving right. Plenty
you
of time.
got the throw off, and it's tipped and incomplete.
Tip. That's a great
Listen,
pass breakup from Khalil Dutcher. Joe, give a breakdown of what that D line was right there. That was horrible.
It is an incomplete pass. It is a win on the down for Baja.
was terrible.
But this brings up my question. They only have 7 players. Their defensive
Eight.
line.
They have 8 now with
They
Chappelle.
have 8. They have 8 with Chappelle. But again, with their defensive line, they have 0 subs on their defensive line. This goes back to my question. Are they going to be worn out when it comes down the line? Is Justin Warner, look at him and Joey Ferrone are gasping for air. Are they going to have enough wind to close this game out?
I'm going to be honest there. From what I just saw on that pass snap, they pressured him fine. But, no, you're good. You're good, Joe. You're good. There's nothing. I will say this. They pressured him good, but guys, like, and they played it well. Well, you know, we'll go
Quick
over
snap.
that. It's
We'll
a pitch
talk
to
about that
Shane.
after.
Shane's
Quick
allowed
snap,
to run
pitch.
here. Shane's
Warner's
allowed to run
second
here,
wing.
and I would. Shane, yeah, I mean, this
Zeke
is
Bando, though,
this
getting
is
hands
child
on him.
work.
Yeah,
Shane's going.
this
He's
is-
going.
this is
Yep, Shane's
unbelievable
going.
by
Yep,
Shane
he's
Green.
going.
Yep.
He's going.
This
I mean,
is exactly what you want. Oh, and he makes one.
wow, Brandon. Oh my God.
Brandon Booker.
What a play.
I don't know what's. Hold on.
I don't know what the play is.
There's apparently an arguing.
There's an argument, but that is a hell of a grab from Brandon Booker. That might have saved a touchdown right there.
Possibly there was a rough tackle there.
Yep.
Maybe is that what they're calling?
We'll wait for the call from Ty Long, but in the meantime, Brandon Booker saves a touchdown on a Shane
I'll say
Green
this.
20-yard run.
Baja, I know they're understaffed, but Baja has yet to learn that the minute it snaps to Trevor and that ball is pitched to Shane,
They got to go.
you gotta at
gotta
least
go.
structure it where
Yeah.
you're
You gotta
containing
contain.
Shane.
You gotta
Contain. You
Ha-
know Shane's
Have you ever
not
hit
running.
X
like,
and RB in Madden?
there you go.
Have you ever
Clearly
QB
these guys
contained
haven't.
it, man? No,
and now
clearly.
it's a kick. This is good. You know, I'll tell you what. Held him to a kick.
Clearly.
That's fine.
Listen, this is the 35-yarder.
And I'll tell you
Shane
what.
Green has already missed one today. He's already missed one from distance. This is another from distance.
However,
this is
Joe,
no gimme.
While we have time, Joe, what we were talking about earlier, Justin Warner and Joey Ferrone on that D line.
And it
it's
is
good.
good.
That's clear good.
Just snuck in the
Justin
left
Warner
upright.
and Joey Ferrone on that D-line, they looked gassed
Yeah,
when they were going.
gassed.
I liked how their approach was to contain them. I agree with that. But, I mean, they look gassed, and I don't blame them. 10-3 Beacon Bikes.
10-7.
10-7 Beacon Bikes.
Time check that.
45.
2:45 remaining in the third quarter. 2:45.
Good job.
Yo, 9-10 tomorrow. Lock in. Bet. Nikki.
Sunday at 12 and Sunday at 7. Joe, where Mike's are.
I know. Here we go. 10-7 game. Baja coming back. They need to score. Whether they drive the ball down the field and make a field goal happen or a touchdown happen, they need to put something on the board here.
Now,
They had a
Joseph,
stall in the first possession.
I'm
of the
going to be
second
honest.
half.
If I am Baja right here,
Talk to me. Talk to me, Finney.
I am going to, you got to activate the screen game, not
Yes.
necessarily the
Yes.
run game, the
Yes.
screen game.
Yes.
Because if you have a guy like who can block like Forever Williams, and you have a guy as shifty as Khalil
Yeah.
or Brandon
Why
or
not just-
Kyle Strack,
Why not just swing him out? Look at the room here
That's
on
what
the
I'm
right side. Of the
saying.
field. Swing him out the backfield. Get a block here on Dash
Also,
and Millie,
look at-
and you have all the
that's
field
what,
to work
again,
with
that's what I'm saying right
in
now.
the world.
But look at what they're showing right now. They're showing two safeties. Beacon Bike
I
is showing
know.
two
You
safeties,
gotta
which
dump it
means
off.
the
Screen.
weak spot is
the short.
deep out,
And short.
or
Short middle.
Yes, exactly, Joe. Exactly.
Short middle. Here I'm
Deep
looking
out or short middle. And it's a
Run
run to Khalil Dodger going left. He's
and
going. He's
Burns
going.
more- Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
That's a little aggressive.
Yeah,
There's a flag.
Aiden throws a
Davis.
flag,
That's a
but
veteran on
Aiden
the
is.
flag.
Guess what? Aiden's not a main ref, so Aiden,
No.
pick that flag up, you moron. Walk back over. I'm gonna be honest. That was a pretty aggressive tackle there from Gio. I agree with Aiden's call. I called him a moron, but like Aiden, I agree with your call. That was a rough tackle.
But that's
Gio,
a cross
I'll say
field
this:
goal.
Gio's been known for rough tackles in this league.
A lot of
Barber seems like he's setting the tone, although I don't know what tone he's setting. Ty, although I'll be honest with you, Ty is basically the number 2 ref in this league, and that's a no call from him. I mean, I'm not really sure.
Listen, if that's illegal on Sunday night, you're gonna see a lot of that from me. I'm just gonna put
I'll
that
tell you
out
what,
there.
if that's legal Sunday night, people are.
Might end up in the
no,
hospital. No, I'm just kidding. It's all fun and games. That should have been a flag, but again, it is football out here, people. So do expect
I'll tell you
a
what,
little
our
bit of
refs run a
physicality.
type ship,
Yep.
and if they don't think it's a call, it's not a call. They are trained well, and we have
We're all
several
having fun
meetings a
out here.
week. We have several meetings a week, and I agree with that call.
Yep.
I
On
think
to
it
the
was
next one.
questionable, but I do agree that that's a good potential no
Jason
call.
Komisar drops back to pass, looks left quick, hits one over the middle, and
Ooh,
it's dropped.
incomplete
It is
by
dropped
Chappelle.
by Chappelle. I've seen a lot of drops today.
No,
And
I'm
not
going
the
to
one
be
point it
frank
out,
with
but
you. Chappelle does not have his gear. He doesn't have his jersey, his gloves, or his blue hat.
Yes.
Chappelle has a signature blue hat, and I feel like he's a little off. I'm guessing he just came from work,
I was just
maybe.
gonna guess that. That was my.
I think
that
he
was
just
my
came
next
from
guess.
work and he's
Yep.
a little off. And like
totally
I give him
agree.
props for just
Yeah,
coming
just
now, but
showing
I
up.
wish he was able to be here full
Yeah.
game because I'll tell you what, Chappelle is a dog.
Yeah.
He's in his hands.
Listen,
solid.
we had that conversation about Rookie of the Year so far. You can't have that conversation with having Chappelle in it.
Obviously,
He is in it,
Chappelle right
hands
now
down.
is frankly even possibly the leader of it. You do have Matt from Cornwall, of course, but all right, this is third down here.
Third down. Big third down. Third down, and we're going to say 10 yards. This is a big third down. 3 set outright. 1 solo. Chappelle to the left. Runs a slant. Pump fakes for Chappelle. Rolling
Moving
back
out
left.
left.
Everyone's sliding left. No one open. But
Throwing
he's
it deep.
launching it deep.
Oh!
He had
had
Kyle
him.
Strack slipping out of the deep end
But
and just overthrew him by about
pushed him
4
by
feet.
a down.
That is a great look,
He
but again,
pushed him
not
by
able to
a
connect
mere
with Kyle
down,
Strack.
a.k.a. a mere yard.
Wow. I mean, that could have hit for a touchdown, and Shane Green knows it. Shane Green is shaking his head, knew he slipped one up there. Just overthrown by a few inches, and it's going to be 4th down here.
Quarter.
That's the
And
end of the
ladies
third
and
quarter.
gentlemen, it is the 4th quarter.
Hit us with it.
End of the third. We are going into the 4th quarter, ladies and gentlemen.
4th down here, Ty?
It is going to be 4th down here. Jason Komisar with the punt. Shanks it. That is not a great punt, but again, it is going to be in front of the 1st down. That's not ideal, though. That is not an ideal punt. You give him 5 yards for the 1st down. If you're Beacon Bikes here, up 10-7, you're going to want to push that 1st down. You're going to want to get that 1st down by the 50-yard line. You're not going to want to get it right
Joe,
on the
this is what we
margin.
talk about all year, man.
We've talked about it all year.
We talk about it all year. Do
session.
not settle for that
Do not
first.
settle.
Get
Push
past
it through the 1st. If you need to, you need to. But when in doubt, you need to push it through past the 40-yard line. You need to get in between the 40 and the 50 at least to have a chance. And again here, Beacon Bikes being up 10-7, this is a big possession. You get a touchdown here, and it makes it 2 scores. It makes the game not out of reach, but it makes it very close to being out of reach. And that's all you can ask for. So Beacon Bikes looking to get a score here, looking to put it to a 2-possession game. Trevor Zamudio in the backfield next to Shane Green. We've seen that all night. Shane Green drops back to pass here, looking right. Pump fakes, slides it to Zamudio. Oh, no.
Got it to
Jaya. Got her.
Not bad. I mean, a gain of 10.
Of 10? It is a 1st down. And what we talk about, you do not want to get that 1st down right at the 1st down marker. That leaves it 1st and 35 yards for Beacon Bikes. That is not ideal. We've talked about it all night. We've talked about it all season. Let's see what they could do with getting this short 1st down.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, we've spoken about it about 4 times.
I mean, we can't talk about it enough.
Look, I don't want to. 4th starts on the snap, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I know we called out 4th a little bit ago. Joe, I don't want to harp on it too much, but it comes again. Getting the 1st down right at the 1st yard line can kill a drive. Kill a drive. You want to push that ball a little further if you can. I know it's so much easier saying than doing. You know it. I know it. But all they've done all game. This has, frankly, been the crux of both teams. It's they get the 1st down or they get the 1st and goal right at the yard line. And I'm
totally
sorry, that
agree.
kills a team.
It puts you in a bad spot.
You got Shane Green here,
makes
though.
you have to gain 15 yards on 1st or 2nd
course,
down, and that's
exactly.
difficult to do,
But
especially when the pressure's on you.
Let's see what they draw up here. Shane Green, 1st and goal. Ball snapped. He's looking right. However, he's dropping back. Yep, he's going to go left. Going left. Justin Ward is on him. Justin Ward is not going hard, though. And that's a great catch.
Zamudio.
Trevor Zamudio still up. Wow, that's a great grab there, right past the 50-yard line by Khalil. That is a great throw and a phenomenal catch there by Trevor Zamudio.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to leave him out, but that's a great grab there from Khalil Daughtry. But that's, as I've told you, Joe, Trevor Zamudio is an athlete. He just hasn't had a lot of action yet.
It's all about the opportunity.
Exactly. It's all about opportunity in this league.
You ask these guys, you talked about the NBA draft happening last night.
Ty!
A lot of these guys will have the opportunity to show out. And that's one of those guys, and that's Trevor Zamudio. If he has the opportunity, he can make plays happen.
Exactly.
And don't be surprised if he's a little trade bait going down the year.
Trade bait Trevor Zamudio. That's what
not
they
be
might call him.
surprised.
Trevor Trade Bait Zamudio.
Trevor's trade bait
They
Zamudio.
might call him
I
that.
would
I'm
not
going to be honest.
surprised for him to be on the move
Trevor's
down the league.
freaking good,
Down
man.
the line, yeah. He is something
good.
that could help a
Trevor's
team.
kind of like Avery. Avery Davis, if you remember him, he's good, but he's not loyal to a team, so. Shane
Play
Green, there's
action,
that play
classic
action. He's
play
got
action.
Jai out right. Jai
Dumps
catches
it
it,
off.
moving up the right sideline, making moves. And I believe
Pulled down by
Chappelle got him. I don't know. Yeah, Chappelle got him there. So he's right about the 30-yard line.
Chappelle.
Not Dave Chappelle. So that is it should be the 1st down,
Yeah.
Joseph, no?
Yes, that should be very close to a 1st down. Let's see what they give him on the spot.
1st down?
1st down.
1st down, ladies and gentlemen. That is
This
a
is gonna be
1st down
first down
for
and
Beacon
goal.
Bikes. And then 1st down and goal. Just as we talked about, you don't
35
want-
yards. I mean,
don't
this is
wanna
not
get
ideal.
it.
You need to push it down the field here if you're Beacon Bikes. Play
Kyle.
action again to
Hello,
Sugar
Cal.
Shane.
And it's a deep
Shane
ball going to
takes
Luke
shot.
Mahan. Incomplete there.
Wow, another incomplete pass.
Yes, Lucas.
They are
teams
testing Kyle
teams
Stratt.
play basically every weekend from here on out. Wait. What's next weekend, actually? Wait, hold on, Lucas. Next weekend is June 5th. Yes, Lucas. Teams play next weekend. They do. I don't know which teams off the top of my head, but they do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got second down here for Beacon Bikes. Joe, we've talked about time and time again. You do not want to be first down right at that first
look
goal.
what happens.
However,
You take a shot there and incomplete, and now
and
you're
you know
second
what,
down
Joe?
and long from the
Guess what
35.
Shane Green must be thinking in his head, what he should be thinking.
Yeah.
You play with the cards you dealt. You play with the cards you dealt.
gotta
And he's
get
at
15
second
yards
and goal here, and what you want here? Run with Jaya.
Play action again.
Play action here, yep, good.
Double
Throw to
to Jaya,
Jaya, beautiful.
smart.
Oh, but it's to Chappelle. Yeah,
Chappelle show.
Chappelle, I'm sorry. I love that call, the dump off to Jaya. Jaya's great in the yardage.
But he snipped it out.
But to Chappelle, sorry, buddy, no. Frankly, Jaya, you're a moron if you think you can get past Chappelle. Chappelle is a dog in the open space. So is Jaya, of course. Just, it's more of a Bichon Frise to a German Shepherd. That's kind of the way I see it. Third down
That's
here.
not a comparison. I don't know what the hell is.
Third down here for Beacon Bikes. Let's see what they draw up. Kyle Perucci's running on the field
Yeah.
here. And what is he going to, I bet he's coming on and saying, oh, Coronas
Listen,
are good. Modelos are good.
Yep. And I wouldn't be surprised if the seams are hit here on this
And
play.
yes,
I'm no predictor, but look
Teams-
at Jaya got her up the seam.
teams do need a slot. Shane Green rolling left. Brandon Booker's on his tail. Shane Green's going. He's going. He's stepping up. Ooh, Shane Green kind of steps up into. I bet he's going to say, my shoulder hurts. Shane, you went into him, my friend. All right. Oh, look, and what is he talking shit to Chappelle? Chappelle's a man of the Lord.
He
Don't
smacks
talk shit
Chappelle
to
on
him.
the ass and moves about his day.
Shane, just something else. Kyle.
Sugar booger.
Just got off my flight.
Chappelle, or Aiden Virgo, if you just got off your flight, you better be here right now, my man. Yes, Kyle, my team does need a slot receiver, and I'm up for only my weekend, so I'll say what's up. Good, Lucas, you better stop by. Lucas, it's not bad to just stop by and
From
remember
you.
where you came from, my man.
Here, Ty, time check.
Sugar Shane nails it. What a kick. What execution. What a drive. Beacon Bikes up 16.
Anna, how are you?
What are they up?
Hello, Anna.
They up 13-7.
Beacon Bikes is up 13-7. Time check.
Time check, Ty.
10:45.
10:45 left in the fourth. Ladies and gentlemen, there is 10:45 left in the fourth. It is 13-7. It's still a one-score game here, Joseph. I'm going to be honest, though. It's kind of been just Beacon Bikes talk. Whole second half. I mean, Baja is, here and there moved a little bit, but I'm going to be honest. If I'm them, and I talked about this last game with Beacon Bikes, you gotta explore the full game a little more.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Start out with the run play here. Shock them. It's a one-score game. Even though you might feel like it's down, it is literally one score and they're up. It's a one-score ball
We
game.
talked about Beacon Bikes. Jason Comisar has to start making passes. He has to start spreading the ball out. He has too many weapons not to spread the ball out. We're going to see right here on first down.
Lucas
for Baja.
Vermeulen is calling a Forever Williams anytime touchdown. And you know what, Lucas? I'll bet that with you, my friend, if we had a bookie. Chappelle going deep. Ooh. Khalil Daughtry's still up. He's going. He's at the 50. Still up. Past the 50. Down at around the 55. Khalil Daughtry. And you know what?
Wow,
I'll be
what a
honest.
play, Khalil Daughtry.
From what I've seen of him, Jason Comisar's best thrown ball in terms of route-wise, no question, is the seam.
Yeah.
He has hit his seam routes. That was a seam to Khalil literally every single time. I mean, he has nailed it on the money, and Khalil Daughtry, obviously, when you're throwing that, is great. Forever Williams is arguing with Ty Long, who, I mean, God knows what that's about. But,
We'll move on.
But-
after that one, listen, Khalil Daughtry, if I'm Jason Comisar, I'm looking his way every time.
I'm
He's
going to
been
be honest,
the
if
one
I'm
day
here,
in and
throw it
day
up to
out.
Forever Williams. Forever
They
Williams.
got weapons. You have to
Bro,
you have to
that's what I'm
look
saying.
down the field, and that is a number one case scenario. You look down the field, you're gonna have
Absolutely
the
agree.
weapons open. You're gonna have to make
Absolutely.
give them the opportunity
agree.
to make plays. You drafted them for a reason. You went and got them. You went and got these skill positions for a reason. Let them
I'll tell you
make
nothing.
plays.
Baja is not exploiting the middle enough.
No.
They have two safeties right now.
Yeah.
If you don't know, a lot of you might not know flag football knowledge. I get it. Two safeties means the middle is booty
As
naked
you can
open.
see, the seams are gonna be open right away.
Yep, absolutely. And let's see,
And look,
Forever
Forever
Williams.
looks
Yep, that's
for
a
it, yep.
screen to Khalil Daughtry. Chappelle's lead blocking, and he's still up. Ooh, and Gio, I'm going to be honest, Gio, that looked like a bit of a sell to me, and I think that's a first down, but Carter is calling him down before the first.
Wow, and they're on the ball.
Call.
Waiting for a call on the field. It looks like a first down, though. I'm going to call it a first down. It's a first down
Can
on
we
the
have
field.
a call?
It's a first down
That's
on
a
the
first
field.
down by Baja, and they are driving. And Joe, yet again, we prove ourselves right.
We've talked time and time again.
Forever
They're
and
gonna have
always, not wrong, BVV. We've
first and
talked about it.
34. First and 34 is dangerous.
Teams, I get it. It's so much harder said than done, but they
So if
just
I'm Baja
they get
3-2
the
here-
first down right at the first
It's
down.
a 15-yard
and
gain
it
or
makes
it's a
it
run
so
play
much
here.
harder for a team. I'm gonna be honest. Screenplay right now to
Yeah.
Khalil Daughtry, Forever Williams lead blocking. That's what I would call.
10 yards. You got to get 10 yards.
And let's
here.
see, Forever Williams a deep out. He's wide open. It's a deep ball to Kyle Strack. It's up. Oh, great coverage there from Shane Green. I think that's clean. I think that is clean as the Dika's kitchen with Mrs. Dika cleaning it. That is clean.
Listen, that is clean.
A
But
lot
that-
of people might not understand that reference. The
No.
Dikas are Albanian, and they have a very, very clean house. That's how it is. That is as clean as a Dika Albanian kitchen. That's just how it is.
Yeah. Clean as a whistle, as they would say.
Some people might say that. I say clean as a Dika kitchen.
Fair enough. What a play, though. What a defensive stop from Shea Green, your quarterback going out there.
That's a great
getting a
defensive
deflection,
stop.
getting his hand on
I'm
the
going to
ball.
be honest, that's a hell of a ball there from
Hell of a ball.
quarterback 5.
Maybe a
to
little
quarterback.
underthrown. Again, we don't have the pads on the goalpost, so they did not go out all out for
Oh,
that.
we do not have the pads
But
on the
we will
goalpost.
do that for next game. The pads will be on the goalpost for next game. Don't forget that. But if I'm here, this is second down. I am looking for Forever
Second and
Williams.
goal.
You
I'm
need
gonna
to
be
have
honest
15
here,
yards here.
I
You
like-
need to give yourself an
I
opportunity.
like the shot for the end zone there, but you make it now. You only have 3 plays to
Less
reach
room
the
for
end
error.
zone.
Less room for error, man. You
You
gotta
gotta
push
push
You
the
gotta push the
ball.
ball downfield here, right
And
here.
Forever, oh, he's going deep.
He's pushing it. Just
Oh,
dropped by Sugar Shea.
almost a pick by Shane Green there.
Wow. Another tough
that
ball.
Is that done?
6:45.
6:45 in the fourth.
Another tough throw.
3rd and goal.
Third and goal. Again,
3rd and goal here, ladies and gentlemen. And
Baja has no kicker.
no kicker. Guys,
Again,
I'll be
I
honest.
don't even know what you do here.
I
Do you get
didn't
15
mind.
yards?
I did not mind the look to Kyle Strack. I didn't mind the look to Forever. However, what is the position it puts you in? Now you have 2 downs to get to the end
That's why
zone.
you can't take a shot there. You got to
You
go for
can't
15
take.
yards.
Honestly, frankly, you shouldn't take a shot on either. I don't mind it.
No.
Forever looked open. Strack looked open. I get it, but you're throwing to Shane Green, and it's Shane's just so mobile. His IQ is so high.
I agree. I think with the time, the situation, you got to get 15 yards. You got to give you a chance for a score.
Play clock's limiting here. Let's see what they do.
They got to get 15 yards. here.
Comazar calls hike. He steps back in the pocket. We got Beacon Bikes moving forward, and that's a dump
That's
off
what
to
they
Kyle
should have
Strack.
done
Kyle
on
Strack
first
going off the
down.
middle, and it's down by Dylan Lane, and that's exactly
Listen,
what they
I
should have
like
done
the
on
play,
first
but
down.
that is not a third down
Absolutely
play
agree.
because now this puts them in question. Are you going to
Absolutely.
kick? Are you going to go for it? What do
Yeah,
you do?
but Joseph,
Do you
again,
punt?
they can't kick. They don't have a kicker.
I know. So
They're
what do you
going
do?
for
Do you
it.
go for it?
Yeah, they have to. They're not
Joe
going to punt.
Fernone is not going to kick. Got to trust somebody here.
I'm going to be honest. I would go for the kick here and just hope to the big Lord that someone can puck it through.
Again, obviously they don't have anybody. It's a tough scenario here, man. But again, that's something you want on first down. You want that 10, 15-yard gain on first down so you have options going into
Absolutely agree.
third, second, third, fourth down. But again, this puts you in a predicament where I just don't see this boiling over good. You got to go for the end zone here now if you're Baja. And again, you
And
have
I'm gonna be
25
honest,
yards to go. 20 yards
Beacon
to
Bikes.
minutes.
Beacon Bikes. It looks like they're putting Jaya and Hayden on the D line, which I'm guessing
go. Is it
they're blitzing.
13-7?
Yeah, 13-7.
5-minute warning. The score is still 13-7. Beacon Bikes lead.
Beacon Bikes just threw Jaya Goddard on their D line with Hayden Bowen, and look, they're talking. Clearly, they're going to blitz. Obviously, they still have the blitz. Why wouldn't they? So I'm going to be honest here. It's like
If
have a couple options.
if I'm Baja, you have to know what's on the field, who's the defensive line coming after you. You have to recognize this. You have to recognize it.
Up with only 2 linemen.
That's a disgrace.
They're going for the kick.
Wow.
I don't mind it. I don't mind it.
But why are they snapping?
No, I don't mind it. No, they're not. I don't know. They don't have to snap. I don't think Joey Ferrone knows the rule.
I'm a little confused. They may
Actually,
be.
I don't know. I don't know. Commissar looks like he's lined up for a snap.
Listen, I've never seen Jason Commissar kick a kick in his
Okay, and
life.
they are okay. So
They are
clearly
going to
they
be
tried
going
to
for it.
fake the kick. That was moron.
I've never seen that in my life. They're gonna go for it here, 4th down and goal.
Obviously, Jai's blitzing.
This quite possibly could be a game-changing moment. There's 5 minutes left in the 4th here.
Jai
They're down
comes,
6.
Joy Frone gets him.
Wow, and they blitz and they throw it right away, and it's a fumble. And he's
And
pulled down.
And Luke Mon gets him nonetheless. I mean,
Wow. That is not ideal. You have to go to the end zone there. I get there's a blitz. I get you have to get rid of it. But if you're not going to the end zone, what's the point of going for it there?
I'm gonna be honest, Joseph P. I don't see the use in that play.
No.
Honestly,
Difficult.
at that point, you might as well take a risk for
Yeah.
a field goal.
Yeah.
You might as well.
I
Take a risk for a field goal.
I don't like that play call right there,
At
but
all.
listen, it is what it is. We move on. It's still 13 to 7. It's a hell of a game. But Baja needs to stop now.
Exactly that. I'm going to be honest there. If you're Commissar, you throw another guy on that line,
Yeah, I
and
know.
you take a shot for the
Yeah,
end zone.
you gotta-
have 2 guys on that line.
gotta
Guy
block the
has a
blitz
free
up.
block through. I mean, Ferrone
Yeah.
only has so much he can do.
I totally
Before
agree.
he can take, there's just not
Now this
lot
is
he
a
can
big
do there.
4-down
That's just
stop.
Shane Green.
Play action, Shane Green looking left.
Let's see what he does here.
Looking to
Dropping
take a
back
shot,
here.
has
Only
plenty
one
of time.
rusher, Only one rusher.
Justin
still
Warner
up,
should go after
and
him.
he has all time now.
Yeah,
So
that's
Bando,
tough.
He throws it. Oh!
Oh my goodness!
Almost
A
pick
double
there from
tip.
Khalil
A
Daughtry.
double tip drop by Khalil Daughtry. Again, we can't blame the drop on him. That's a
Just put it in the middle here, because that was his side, so you guys.
That's a hell of a shot. Again, that is a double tip. Khalil Daughtry had all the time in the world to run that back in for 6, but again, he was not expecting the ball. Tough break for Baja. Good break for Beacon Bikes
Joe-
as they get away with a wannabe turnover there.
Joe, I'll tell you what. Shane Green, his biggest kryptonite is he doesn't throw on a man cut. He doesn't like to throw on the first cut of a receiver. But he gets open, And there, they only rushed 1. He had about 12 seconds to throw that
too
ball.
much time.
And that choice of
Too much time.
of where to throw it, I'm sorry, I don't agree
Another
with it.
guy got a fake motion, back left, back right, looking for the. Wow, Braden Booker swarming
Yeah,
Shane Green.
BBB, I
Shane
completely
Green
agree.
on the run, incomplete pass. It's gonna bring up 3rd
I'm
down.
going to be honest. Baja is playing the exact defense
Phenomenal.
they need to get the
Phenomenal.
ball back right now.
I'll do 5 minutes. There's close to 4 minutes left on the game clock. Beacon Bikes does lead this one 13 to 7, but they are running out of time by the second. As you can see, the memorial lights are turning off. We are just here at the Pop Warner Field. This is a big final drive with 4 minutes remaining on the clock. Let's see what Beacon has in store.
Shane Green steps back. and
Running,
it's a-
looking
Shane
to
Green's
run.
up, and he's still up. And Chappelle's got him. It's about a 5-yard gain there.
What a stop by Chappelle. I think it's open, no?
Third down.
That was just 3rd. This is 4th. 'cause they
No
didn't
way
get
they're
it.
going for it, though.
Ty, this is 4th down, right? They didn't get it. on
No,
that
it's
one?
first.
Oh, 1st down. All right.
First down, ladies and gentlemen, for Baja. It's about 1st and 35. Time check.
Time check, real quick. He's gonna do on the snap. Oh, that was 4th.
3:08 on the clock.
So it was 4th.
That was for
Yes, it was 4th.
So it was 4th.
Chicken jockey.
Second jockey.
So what happened? Turnover and downs?
Turnover on downs.
Baja has 2 timeouts.
Huh?
Bikes has 3.
Jordan about to come out. She was just in the bathroom.
JJ. When she comes out, close it on your way in.
Johnny and
How
Jeff
much time?
Sheehy have made their daily occurrence.
All right, there is 3 minutes left.
Johnny Sheehy is in a Oklahoma City uniform, just representing the championship straight out of Oklahoma City.
Ladies and
3
gentlemen.
minutes left. 6-point
3
game.
minutes left.
Wow.
It is a 6-point game, guys. This drive from Baja is the drive to rule the world.
Might be the drive of the year so far. They are chasing 6. A touchdown would frankly win it. A field goal would do nothing. They're going for it on all 4 downs here. This is something to tune in for. This is going to be a great game coming down to the wire here. They have 3 timeouts. They're looking to move the ball down the field. Their first play, what do you expect on the first play?
I'm going to be honest, first play, again, you don't need anything anything game-changing. Just go. How are you? No, we're serious up here. You don't need anything game-changing up here. All right, you can see.
Nothing game-changing. Just need a quick dump off here. A run to Kyle Strack on the
outta
right
here.
side. Dasher Millie pushes him out at the 23-yard line.
It's about a 10-yard.
That is a great spot
Yeah.
from Chase Green on the sideline. Hands down, a great spot. Ty Long moves the line of scrimmage up. Yes, sir. Shaw, the mobile man of the year. Shaw. Oh, how you doing?
Second down for Baja here. Let's see what they have drawn up. I'm going to be honest. If you're Baja here, Joseph, as you know, what you want to do,
No run.
you want to drain this clock with a touchdown.
You don't want
to give Beacon Bikes any
Not a
time
second.
left to score whatsoever.
Move
You
your-
want to punch this ball in the back of the end zone with about 12 seconds
You
left to
want to
score.
be thorough. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. You want to be thorough, but also you want to waste the time, and
That's a
that's
easy
something
completion.
to
He's
start.
still up. Easy completion.
Brought
Shane
down by
Green's got him.
Gio Bally,
Gio
short of
Bally
the
right
40-yard
before
line.
the 40.
That is a first
That's
down,
a first
though.
down. And all you needed was that. And again, Joe,
Yep.
it's
We've
the
seen
early
it.
completion over the first
seen
round.
it.
But you know what, Joe? We're
when the
beat-
clock's ticking and the
we're-
time's ticking, you quite
There
frankly
you go.
do
You,
not
it
care.
doesn't
You
care.
need to
You're
move the
beating a
ball.
dead horse. Let's go here.
And this is where you
Let's
push
see
the
what
ball
Jason
down the field right
Combs
here.
our draws up. He calls hike.
2x2
He's
set.
in the backfield.
Looking slot
Over the middle, and he's got it to Chappelle.
Again.
He's up.
Makes
Chappelle's
a move.
going sideline.
And he's gone.
going down the right. Shane Green's got it by the 15.
Wow. Play. A touchdown.
Wow.
A touch-
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a ball game on our hands.
A touchdown saver by Shane Green, number 8, making a play in the defensive backfield.
Time check.
Wow.
This is
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. This is better in Baja's favor. It is. Ideally what you want to do, it's first.
Timeout, Baja.
It's 2:30.
Timeout's written.
2:30 left. Timeout from Baja. Wait, they called a timeout. That's can't do it.
Baja does call a timeout there. They are still trailing 6.
I'm gonna be honest here.
That's a risky one. That is really risky.
They just called a timeout.
Yeah, they
I'm
stop
gonna
the
be
clock.
honest.
They give Beacon Bites a chance to catch their
Well,
breath.
all right. To be fair, if you look at it this way, if they score here, they likely will not need another timeout in the rest of the game unless Beacon
Fair.
Bike scores rapidly, quickly.
Fair.
So use your timeouts now,
Fair.
save some clock. But I'm going to be honest, run it down to the 2-minute warning. I'm not sure
You're
what
first to
that
goal
call
from the
was.
50, from the 10.
Time check.
How much time do you need?
Oh wait, we just.
Dakota Peterson's buying me a bucket at the hub after
No. Damn it, Ty.
Damn it, Ty.
And
Quick
it's a
play,
screen to
screen to Forever Williams.
Forever's going upfield.
He gets in the end zone.
And it's a touchdown, Forever Williams. It is touchdown, Baja.
14-13.
14-13, Baja wins.
What leads?
Baja leads.
No, not yet. He jumped the gun. He jumped the gun.
All right. Forever's not happy about something. I don't know what they're talking about.
They are arguing. All scoring plays are reviewed in this league. We're going to Jack Sheehy on this one.
Anna.
And it looks like the touchdown will stand on the play. Baja now leads 17-16. Beacon Bikes trails by 1. Whoa. There is a flag. Wait a second. They're reviewing this.
They are
Let's not
reviewing
jump
it.
the gun. I could not possibly be quite sure what they're reviewing here. We're going to microphone down to the people on the field. All scoring plays are reviewed. Mr. Green is sitting in the stands patiently, waiting for the call. Big play here. Jack Sheehy in review with the camera skills.
Huh? Tomorrow. My house. Yeah, tomorrow the hub. Or I mean the country club. I don't know what the holdup here is,
neither.
ladies and
What are we
gentlemen.
doing
honestly.
down there, Ty?
The ruling on the field looks like
Touchdown, Baja.
it stands.
And Kyle Strack is chirping his captain, Forever Williams, about not missing any catches, brah.
I think he said tackles.
Tackles, brah.
Oh, Lucas. Because he said like.
Lucas, it's not me who handles the money. It's technically Carter, so Carter will pay you out of his own pocket. Congratulations, Lucas. That's a hell of a win. Good job, Carter. I'm sorry you're down a couple
Beacon
hundred.
Bites trails 16 to 17.
No, 14 to 13.
Wow. 14 to 13?
Yeah.
Wow.
Beacon Bikes trails by one
By
point. Time check.
Regardless, they're down one. Time check. We have, I want to
check, time
guess,
check, time
under
check.
2 minutes.
242.
242.
2:42 in the fourth, guys. This is a close
A
game.
field goal
I mean,
wins it for Beacon Bites
this is
here.
an insane game. This is a wild game
Listen,
here.
you want to see good games. you
And
choose-
it's a pitch to Shane Green,
Yep.
as we've seen. Brandon
that
Booker
before.
charging
He has
in.
the option to run or
Brandon
pass.
Booker staying on him. As I've talked to Brandon Booker today in the office, and Shane Green gets out of it. Incomplete
Shane Green
pass.
is injured. Shane Green is injured.
Oh, and Shane Green. Oh, my God. I'm so tired of seeing this. Shane Green, ladies and gentlemen, as you've seen it, look. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there you go. Guys, what he decides to do is I think he thinks in his head that we're like a actual legitimate like soccer, not football, like soccer league. So when he gets a little hit or like just a little scuff, he'll just go down. And I think he expects, I think he expects that someone will have some type of sympathy for him. I don't even know. But he'll stay down for like
He's
12
smart.
seconds.
He is smart.
Shane,
Have you seen Shea
Shane,
Gilgeous-Alexander
no,
win the MVP?
No level of sympathy for you. C3PO will pay you. He is a robot, and he has to. He's protocol-based. Shane Green calls height.
3 receivers split
Let's
out
see
left.
what happens. Shane Green, pressure's coming up. Throw over the middle. That's a great throw to Gio Bally. Gio Bally's still up.
Got
Oh, and Forever's
Chappelle.
telling him to go. That's a classic move. However, Kyle Strack has him down just past the 30. That is a classic move, telling him to continue to run, to waste their energy. And Gio has faced that move too many times this year. 2-minute warning. It is the 2-minute warning, ladies and gentlemen, and Beacon Bikes trails 13 to 14. Guys, this is the game of the week. There's not been a lot of scoring here, of course, but I mean, what can you ask for with 2 minutes left, down 1 point? What more can you ask for here, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, this is awesome.
Much more. You can't ask for much more.
What you can ask for is no more Shane Green injuries. There's quotation marks around those injuries. Shane, you got to
Big
stop
third down
with
here.
that.
Big third down. Gio has the big.
He does need to reevaluate himself, Fox. Shane Green steps back. He's moving left, moving right. Let's see. That's a great job from the offensive line, stepping up. Brandon Booker. Wow, Brandon Booker's hype. Sack by Brandon Booker. That is a sack from Brandon Booker. I'll tell you one thing. No one more hype than his father and mother. That's a sack from Brandon Booker, and no one more deserving. He deserves that sack. He's a hard-working
Is
guy.
it fourth down right here? Is this a game?
Calls hike. Let's see what happens. Shane Green moving out right. Not much time left. Throws it. Look behind. Wow! That's a huge play. Oh, he's still up. Oh, my God. He's still up. Oh, my God. He's still up.
Wow!
Luke Mahan. Touchdown. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hit this thing. Hit this thing.
Go. It's good.
Luke Mahan. What a play!
Luke Mahan touchdown. Beacon Bikes leads 20 to 14. Apologies.
Wow!
Yeah, no, it's just low. It's still good.
What a play! Luke Mahan, talk about breakout receiver
guys,
of the year.
this
We
game-
talked about him being in the MVP conversation. He shows out and shows up when the team needs him the most. Wow. And this should be a position they should go for 2.
I agree. That's
The
JJ.
coach is holding
That
him
is
2.
Jamison Sheehy saying, I want to go for 2. And you know what? Frankly, I agree with him. Go for 2. That's
You gotta make it a 7-score game.
chicken jockey.
Wow.
Guys,
That's all I can
this
say
is. Oh, wait. Whoa. There is a booth review here, it seems. They're sending it to New York. Let's see what they come up with. Jack Sheehy is reviewing it. Oh, and Kyle, of course, is
Did
all.
Shane
Oh,
Green
what?
cost- did Shane Green cost the last
Touchdown.
touch?
It is 20 to 14. What a ball game here.
Can we get a time check? I believe there's under 2 minutes.
Time check. Ladies and gentlemen, there is 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Baja trails 20 to 14.
1 minute drill.
1 minute, 10-second left. Baja trails 20 to 14.
Going for 2 here.
They're going for 2.
Beacon Bikes will be going for 2. And for those who do not know, the 2-point rule is the defense has no blitz, the offense has no run. It is 1 play from the 10, and that is it. Beacon Bikes is going for 2 here. The defense has no blitz, offense has no run. It is 1 play from the 10-yard line.
So is it 6 plus 2 or is it?
It'll be 6 plus 2.
That'd be
Yeah,
7.
it'll be 8. It'll be 8 if they get it.
I put it 7.
And it's up. Let's see what happens here. Shane Green throws it up.
Triple coverage.
Oh, picked off by Kyle
No,
Strack.
return it. Why wouldn't he return
No.
it? Why wouldn't he return it?
He can if he wanted to, but
So it's 19-14.
it's just 6 plus 6.
'Cause it was-
So
it
it
was-
is
it was
19-14. Score is 19 to 14, ladies and gentlemen. There's 1 minute, 10 seconds left. Baja ball.
And we say 1 minute and 10 seconds. That's plenty enough time. We saw Romanova the
Brandon
other night.
Booker, lead us to victory.
We saw Romanova
What?
the other night drive the length of the field with less
That
than
we
a
did.
minute.
19-14.
on the clock.
Yep.
I would not expect anything less from Jason Comisar, a man who knows something about the 2-minute drill. He knows to get his team in the huddle on the line as quick as possible to get a snap off. I expect nothing less but a quintessential Jason Comisar drive.
Absolutely.
We will see.
I'm going to be honest. If there's one team you wanted to see in this 2-minute drill, I would not
Baja.
want it to be Baja. I
No,
wouldn't.
no.
They're too explosive to be in a drill like this. I mean, I'm going to be honest. Beacon Bucks, Jaya's keeled over. Shane Green has his head down. Dylan Lane, who knows? He probably needs
This is
a
the
drink
game.
at
This
this
is
point.
for the game right here.
It's for
One
the game.
slip of the receiver gets
Baja's
open,
got one.
50-yard play. This game is over.
Baja is 1-1 right here, and Beacon Bikes is 2-1. And I'm gonna be honest, who does this game matter more here for? Obviously, Beacon Bikes is 1 game ahead of Baja, but who does this game matter more here for, Joe? You think?
Wow.
BB.
I think it matters more for Baja.
I do as well. Beacon Bikes has established themselves. Baja still is up and coming. I completely agree. And it's snap back to Comazar.
Quick throw, no.
Pump fakes. Pressures in, moves out left. Completed to Chappelle. Chappelle's moving up. And he's still up. Great grab there from Shane Michael Green, right below the 30-yard line.
BBV says-
However, that is a first down, I believe. No, not a first down. Sorry,
Hayden
second
Bateman,
down.
Trevor Zamudio
Second and
lining
goal.
up on defensive.
Second and goal.
Yep. Second and goal here, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good throw there from Jason Comazar. Good catch from Chappelle.
Another quick throw, pump fake.
Forever's going deep. Throw there from Khalil. First down, Baja. However, there is question whether the flag was grabbed inbound or not.
No, he's stopping
Barber's
the clock.
saying
Barber's
stop
stopping
the
him.
clock because he got out of bound first. Barber was on that. I trust Barber's knowledge.
It's either
Clock
that or the
stop.
fumble. It's
Clock
either
check,
a
clock check,
fumble out
clock
of
check.
bounds,
Time
clock
check, time
stop,
check.
or he steps out of bounds, clock stop. 33 seconds on the
33
clock.
seconds on the clock. How many timeouts left?
1 for Baja.
1 timeout left for Baja. 33 seconds left. There is
They are
Joseph,
trailing 5.
there is one timeout, 33 seconds left. Obviously, what you want to do, you want
push
to
this
aim
20
for the
yards.
deep
You gotta push this
outside,
one.
deep
You gotta
outside.
push this one.
Get your guys outside or
There is
get
no
it
5
deep
yard,
inside.
There is no
and-
5-yard completion here, folks.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
Needs to be 20 yards down the
I
field.
agree with my
You need to
co-host.
push it.
Forever Williams.
That one's not
Oh,
gonna
got to
do
get
it.
out of bounds.
But
Got to
that-
get out of bounds.
You got to get out of
He's still up there, and he's down at about right before the first.
And he runs Shane Michael Green over.
Do not know if they called a timeout. I'm guessing from their reaction they called a
let some
timeout.
time ring off the
I'm
clock
going to be
there.
honest, that's terrible.
That is not
Got a
ideal.
timeout from Baja?
Timeout from Baja there, so they have no
12
timeouts left.
seconds. Let them know
No
the clock.
way.
12 seconds.
No
on the
way,
clock.
12 seconds.
Swear to God.
12 seconds?
Time.
12.
Joseph DeCandia just called it. No timeouts, 12 seconds.
No timeouts. There is 12 seconds remaining on the clock. The play will come down to 2 final plays. Not the play,
Maybe
game.
what?
The game will come down to 2 final plays. I'm so drunk. This is a big play here, though. You want to give your
Huge
chance,
play. Yeah,
team a chance to get in the end zone for one final play. You need 10 yards here. 15, maybe 20. Get to the 20. Give your team an opportunity.
Barber is telling some people to line up on sides to
There's
see
12
what happens
seconds.
here.
They don't have any timeouts. So this is
Barber or Commissar
quite
calls hike. He
possibly
drops
could be the
back.
game.
Good block from the offensive
He's
line.
going
there.
to the. No, gotta
Get
get,
out of
OP.
bounds. Gets out of bounds.
gets out
That's
of
a
bounds.
great job
What
there
a
from
play
Forever
by
Williams.
Forever in a day.
Wow. Wow, that's a great job from Forever.
Forever Williams gets out of bounds,
5 seconds.
giving his team
5
one
seconds.
last play.
5 seconds.
There will be 5 seconds left on the clock. Baja with a chance to win or lose the game.
Anna.
Not even my beer.
Anna.
Five seconds. Give us one more announcement. Game. This is make or break.
This is the game here. Ladies and gentlemen, Baja has
seconds.
one last play. 5 seconds left. What will happen?
BBD says get the ball in Forever's hands and let him fly.
Forever in a day.
We should color commentate the last play, Joe.
Listen, this is a big play. We will see who it goes to. If I'm
Oh
Baja
my God.
328,
Guys,
I'm looking to Forever Williams or Khalil Daughtry's way. They are split
Guys,
out left.
guys, I'll be
There is
honest.
no one right side. They have all
Let's see what
four
happens
split
here.
out
Yeah,
left.
I'm stepping up too.
Timeout is
Timeout
called by
for
Beacon Bikes.
Woo! I'll be honest here, guys, too. I am almost a little too nervous to call this play. I mean, this is the last play of the game. I don't even know what the hell's going on here. I mean, what do you call here if...
Timeout Beacon Bikes.
I mean, Joe, what do you call here if you are Baja?
Quite frankly, I'm looking to Forever Williams and Khalil Daughtry's way.
Absolutely agree. I mean, if you're Beacon Bikes here, do you trade for Ryan McKeon at halftime? Maybe. Can't do it.
If he shows up, then yeah, I trade for him.
It's too much.
No worries. Listen, last play, game on the line, Baja 328. They are chasing 5. I mean, this might be the play of the season so far, ladies.
This is the play of the season, guys. I'm going to be honest with you right now. What I would do is obviously Beacon Bike still has their blitz.
There's 5
Obviously, you're
seconds.
blitzing.
Let me ask you this. Is there enough
No,
time for them to get 2
no,
plays off?
no.
4 seconds?
Don't
A
risk
seam?
it. Don't risk it. A quick out maybe, but
They're
you know
gonna
what?
play.
We're going to see.
Listen, Beacon Bikes is playing the end zone.
At the
I
end of the
believe
day,
this
Joe,
will be one play
at the end of the day, we're
this will
analyzers.
be one play for
at
all
the end
the
of the day,
marbles.
we're analyzers and they are players.
Yep.
Let's see what they draw up.
Touchdown, win for Baja. A stop is a win for Bikes to move
Obviously,
them to 3-1.
Shane Green's up top.
Yep.
He's obviously blitzing. Let's see what happens here. Combs are in the backfield. Let's see what Chappelle has drawn up.
You got to get to the end zone if you're Baja 328. If the blitz happens, you got to get the ball to the end zone.
Last play of the game,
Last
ladies
play
and
of the
gentlemen.
game, folks. Let's tune in.
Called hike. No blitz there.
Combs are looking right, gets it off early, not like in this.
Incomplete and Beacon Bikes.
Beacon Bikes.
Incomplete and Beacon
Wait.
Bikes walks away with the win.
There's a flag on the field,
There's some laundry on the field.
and it is picked up.
No, that's
Picked up. Beacon Bikes wins.
Wow. What a game. What a finish. Beacon Bikes secures the W.
What a game,
They
ladies
move-
and gentlemen. Please, everyone, get home safe. Thank you for coming tonight. Anna, hell of a shift work tonight. Do well. Listen, everyone, thank you for coming, and Be safe, all right? We'll see you on Sunday, 7 p.m. Marcelo's versus Stinson's Hub. Mr. Booker, I would really use your encourage that game. All right? I would love to see you there. 7 p.m. Marcelo's versus Stinson's Hub. Get home safe tonight, everyone.
What did they take the dub? What was the score? Who moves the 2-0?
Closer mark.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Beacon Bikes moves to 2-1 on this game, 3-1 on this
3-1.
game,
That's 4 weeks.
3-1 on
They
this
played
game,
4 games,
and
yeah.
Baja moves to 1-2.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, leaving this game, Joe. I think Baja is set up better than their record projects. They've never been out of a game.
No.
Those are literally last scores coming down each game. They also only had 8 players here this game.
Listen.
Beacon Bikes also, Joe, in my opinion, I mean, they're a team to be reckoned with.
It's not really how you start, it's how you finish.
Absolutely.
And right here, we have a great Sunday night matchup between Marcelo's and Romanova. I expect everyone to tune in. With this game right here, though, I expect Baja to bounce back. I expect Beacon Bikes to continue the wrath that they've shown this league in the summer. Shane Michael Green is performing his ass off in the summer. I'd expect nothing less. A great weekend is to Zoom. And Finn, take us out.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to the Beacon Flag Football League. We are Beacon's finest flag football league. You will see us back Sunday at 12 p.m., Costello's versus Stinson's Hub, and then again Sunday, 7 p.m., Romanova versus Marcelo's. Please tune in. We are your friendly neighborhood flag football league.